Hey everybody, and welcome back to I Heart Board Games Live on Twitch. Today is Sunday, and that means a big hefty game. And today it's Empires of the Void 2 by Ryan Laukat and Red Raven Games. I am Ronald, and with me I have
Joe.
And our other friends are here as well.
Melissa.
And Jesse.
And
all right,
we're ready for an epic game of Space Conquest.
Yes, we are.
This might be the first time we played a 4X game on the channel.
I think it's a safe bet.
Yeah. So if you like 4X games, let us know in the chat, or if you're watching this later on YouTube, put it in the comments down below.
Yeah.
Let us know what your favorite one is. Whoa! Hello from Disney World. Hello,
BJ?
nurse. Ah, thanks, York
Hey, York.
Morgan.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, we have this 4X game in front of us. It looks like a mess, but hopefully we'll.
No pressure.
Whoa! Thanks for that follow.
Thanks for the follow, York Morgan. We heart you. Thanks
Yeah.
for that. Thanks for following
Say
I Heart
hello
Board
to
Games.
the mouse for us.
Yes.
Yeah, BJ, let's say hello to the mouse.
We'll be there in a few days.
I think that costs money to say hello to them.
Yeah.
Oh.
You gotta pay up.
Oh,
You pay,
right.
You just say hello to him.
We'll cover you when
Bring money.
we see you in a few days.
So, this is Empires of the Void 2. This is the sequel to his Empires of the Void 1. It's not a reprint, it's a completely different game. And there's a lot to go over in the rules explanation, so I'm going to... Alright, BJ, have fun at Disney World. See you soon. I'm going to go over the rules as best I can. I'm sure I won't hit everything, but we'll cover them as we come to them. We've all played this game before, so this is really just for you guys. So,
Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Boogaloo. Yes, exactly. So this game, as I said, is a 4X game. Who can tell me what the 4 X's are?
Exterminate, which
Yes.
is my favorite.
Oh, that's the only one I remember.
Explore.
Yes.
Exploit?
Yes.
Yes. I got one.
Expand.
Yes.
Yay, we got him!
Those are the 4 X's, not X-ray. That's
Ex-wife.
not one of them.
Okay.
Whoa! Whoa.
Shouldn't it be the 4 EXs?
Yeah, it should be. The 4E.
Right, yeah.
The EXs.
The 4 E's. So what we're going to be doing in this game is we're all playing a race. You might call them an alien race. I'm playing the humans, so.
I am Decima.
The Legions of Decima.
I'm the parasites of Screech.
Screech.
No, I'm gonna say Screech, like Saved by the Bell.
And I'm the oracles of Zune. Or Zune.
Soon.
what are
Extra
you?
time for Epcot.
Nomads of Earth.
Yeah,
I
humans.
said that already.
Humans.
Oh,
I'm the
Earth.
humans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many die.
There are dice in this game. Yes, Blood Boiler, turn away. Don't
Turn
look.
away.
I know that
Don't
hurts
look
you
at
when you
these.
see the dice.
These
So, what we're going to be doing in this game is we have a leading player, an active player. Currently, that is Melissa because she's the first player, and that is designated by this little orange cylinder she has in her hand. That shows that she's the active player. The active player is going to choose one of 5 actions. When they select that action, everyone else is going to get to follow that action, which means they get to do the same action, or refresh, or do some other action if they pay for it. So I'm going to go over what the 5 actions are and give you some basics of how the game is played, and then we'll just get going. How's that sound?
Oh, good.
Okay. So the first action is move and attack. And it's got a picture here of a little hexagonal shape. That is called control.
I think
Something like that.
I'm missing. Is it just this one right here?
Yep.
Okay.
Command. It's called command. And we all have an amount of command to start the game. On our player boards, we have a little track with command on it. And we're going to be spinning the command as we play. Could you zoom out so I can show that?
Yeah, I was trying something.
So you can see right here is my track for command, and as I spin the command, I'll move this down, just like that. So every time I move to a new space, I have to spin one command. So I'm limited in how far I can move. But once I get there, let's say this was me, this is Joe, but let's just say. He could go 1, 2, he'd spin 2 command, and then he could attack this planet if he wanted to. If he didn't want to, he'd need to go to the orbit, because if you land on the planet's surface, you must attack them. There's two kinds of planets in this game. There are inhabited planets, which are the large ones, and uninhabited, which are the little ones.
Hold up.
Woo,
Okay,
we got
resume.
Now, even if you had all three of these, you couldn't like move, do a thing, and then move again and do a thing, and like
No.
Yeah.
Once you get to the place that you want to do something, you got to stop.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to pick up these resources that are on this planet, you need to stop here. If you want to fight these guys, you got to stop there. You can't keep moving afterwards. Unless they defeat you, in which case you'll move automatically.
Now, what's that thing up there for the movement? Move? That's not a move here. What's that? That's where you could stop and
That's
get
the
with-
trading base.
Okay,
so
that's
you can
not a
trade
bad
for goods
thing.
there.
Okay.
Yeah. So just to give you some ideas of some of the other things, we have some hazards on the board. If you move through here, you need to roll a die and get at least that high of a value. If you don't, you have to go back to where you started from. Some of the planets have this tile on there that says Sarkeen Regency. That is a race of robots, an advanced race of robots that have taken over those planets. And basically it means the native people who lived in those planets are no longer there. The robots are there, and they are extremely difficult to defeat. You probably don't want to go there and fight them. You can fly through there, no problem, but if you stop, you must fight them.
Yeah, but all the art in his games, in my Laukat games, are all really nice. All the art.
Yes. And he actually did art with another person on this game. He collaborated with another artist.
Can you tell the difference between them, like when you see them? Or do they
I'm
kinda
sure you
not
will
the
be
style?
able to.
Like in the
Each of these
people-
cards actually say who was the artist on the edge. So
Like in the people's faces, that you can really tell. Like these are like the same kind of characteristics.
all of mine are
the
Ryan,
art.
so I can't compare right now. But
Yeah, maybe like
Yeah,
the smaller
almost.
stuff or something. I don't know, it's hard to say.
you'll see on these main cards right on the edge, it says a little
Yeah.
paintbrush and a person's
I
name.
think they did it the
Those-
same.
Yeah.
Ryan probably made the design, and then the other guy did the artwork to that.
So attacking works with a dice system, everyone's favorite.
Ooh, the dice.
You're going to count up how many dice you get. You're going to roll that many dice. Hello! It's a 4X game, Slivers.
Yeah. It's not a euro.
So you're going to roll dice for combat. You get a certain number of dice, and once you roll them, you're just going to keep the highest value. Then you're going to add your attack power, which the attack power is shown. It's a little kind of explosive-looking thing. So like right here, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little attack value thing right next to the dice.
Yeah.
And then you're going to also play a card. If you're playing against the alien race, they're going to draw a card at random from the top of the deck. And you're going to add those values together, and whoever has the higher value wins. If there is a tie, the defender wins the tie. Whoever wins gets a victory point. So that's one way of getting victory points in this game, attacking the aliens or attacking other people. And there are some other ways I'll explain in a second. So that's basically move and attack. Now you'll notice there's some money up there on those actions. The reason that's there is to encourage players to choose different actions at the beginning of the game because you get some free money. It will never be replenished. That's the only time it's there. And you put money on the actions equal to the number of players. So that's why there are 4. So the second action right here is research and build. Now when you do the research and build action, that's basically all on your player board. Everything on your player board. So on your player board, you have a few different things. Over here you have a technology area. You can use goods to upgrade your technologies by putting them here, and then that means I have that technology for the rest of the game. It also grants me victory points.
And some of us have different ones on each player board. So there's
Yes.
a couple that are the same
That's
for
right.
everyone. And
So
then
everyone has cloaking and warbots, but the other 4 are different depending on the player races. So points for arbitrarily attacking other people? Yep, that's right, if you win. If you win.
if
The last time we played this, I got a genetically modified creature that had gone extinct, and it was like a crazy, crazy creature, and I put it in my spaceship, and so nobody would attack me after that.
I wanted to hang
you
out with
should have
that
seen
thing.
mine the last game. I had so many things in that ship. It was like
Yeah, it was
touching the bottom
overflowing out of the
it was
ship.
touching the bottom of the
Wow.
ship.
You don't have to all stay in the ship. She just left them all
Everything
in
was in one ship.
the ship.
Yeah, they didn't do that.
All right, the other half of this is building. So that's this area. We have 3 different kinds of buildings in the game: cities, bases, and academies. The base can be built on a planet that you control that doesn't already have a building on it. Well, that's true of all these buildings. But the bases, actually, all of these can also be built on your world ship?
World ship.
Yes, world ship.
World ship. So this world ship right here, each of us has one. It doesn't normally help you in combat in any way. But if you put a base on it, which is right here, this represents your world ship, then it will give you an extra die and an extra combat value. Yeah, this is very a Ronald game. Yeah, I can't believe I actually bought this game because this is not my style of game at all. But this is now like the 4th time I've played it. So what does that say?
But it's a Ryan
Wow.
Laukat game.
I love Ryan Laukat like
there
more than
you
a
go.
friend, so
Yeah.
that's probably why I bought it. I actually just bought another one at Dice Tower Con on the virtual flea market.
Wow.
That's like some of those felt
Which one?
games for me. They're so
Islebound.
mean.
Which I've
I was
played like
wondering
three.
if you-
I've played it like 3 times, and I like it.
Yeah, I've seen it on there.
I got a good deal, so might as well. Plus, I was just in the urge to spend money on the virtual flea market this year
Right.
because I never have done that.
Don't you gotta do it?
So the cost to build these buildings is listed right here, and you're going to add these red values together. But you can decrease the cost by using your goods on these tracks. The only thing is, once I put this kind of good on this track, this is the only track that can use this kind of good, and it must always be this kind of good. I must use the other kinds of goods down here on these tracks.
Unless you get some kind of special thing that can like change that.
Yeah,
There's,
yeah.
There's always a way around things.
There are a lot of ways to break the rules in this game, so that makes it fun. So I'm going to do all of these things, and some of them have an attack power cost. So if I add up all the costs that I've done, I can use the cards in my hand to pay for that cost with this value right here. So that's research and build. And there's some iconography here to remind you what it does. The third one is card action or diplomacy. So most of the cards say action on them, like these ones here. But some say delivery or mission. The ones that say action, all right, have fun at Epcot. See you Wednesday.
See you Wednesday. We'll be here Tuesday night.
I'll be there Tuesday night. You can use the card action. You can use the card that says action on it to do the action. And what that usually gives you is influence on a planet, but it does different things depending on the cards. They're all different. The other thing you can do is diplomacy. Now, the rule book says, I don't know, Slivers, isn't it like next month?
Yeah, Dice Tower Con's coming up.
I
Let me check
know
the
it's not
calendar.
this month. It's next month for sure.
Yeah, it's like a month away.
The rulebook says you shouldn't do diplomacy this way, but we did it a lot last game, which is you can lay down a number of cards and add up their values. So, for example, this would be 7, and roll a die. If you roll this number or lower, you can just add 1 diplomatic influence to any planet you want. And the person who has the most diplomatic influence on a planet is going to get points whenever they score. Unless you have a rule that says something about breaking ties, like someone had last time, and made me very disappointed in them.
This guy. If tied for most, claim ally. Right?
Oh yeah, that just claims the ally, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the points will still be, both people will get the points.
Okay.
Okay, so that's card action or diplomacy. Oops, sorry. Recruit. So if you're the active player and you do recruit, you get 2 more of these little tiny cards, which are called Empire cards. They have personal objectives for you to complete, and they will score you points. So it's really good to go for these because Melissa last time did like 3 of them,
I did.
and she got a lot of points that no one could take from her.
I think I did the only recruit as the active player the entire game.
She
no
was
one else had
big
extra
time on
cards.
recruiting. So when you recruit, you can recruit your people that you start the game with, Starfarers and Star Sloops. This is a little ship, and this is like a ground troop. The cost to recruit them is in the upper hand corner. And as the game goes on, you'll make allies with some of these alien races. So if I ally with Korzar, because I have enough influence with them, I can now recruit their people for $4, and they have usually a special ability. This one looks like he doesn't have one, but usually they do have a special ability.
That has a hand limit, +1 hand limit.
That's the ally ability, but not the unit ability. So like this one says something about dice, and this one says something about movement. But this one I think is just, he's powerful, so I think that's what his special ability is. Okay, so that's recruiting. You can recruit as many people as you can afford. You got to pay the dollar amount. And the last action you can take is scavenge. Before I explain scavenge, let me explain what happens when someone follows your action. So if Melissa chooses move and attack, then Jesse follows her. He doesn't move and attack. Joe might choose to follow her and do move and attack. When it comes to me, I decide I don't want to do move and attack because I don't have any of this, what's it called again? Command left. I don't have any command. I don't have any money. I don't have any cards. I need to refresh. So another option I can do whenever I follow, instead of doing her action, is refresh. That refreshes your command, your money, and your cards. How much money you get is right here. So obviously, if I start building more of these cities, my income is going to go up. How many cards you get is right here. If I start building these bases, the number of cards I get is going to go up. It's also going to give me points. And how much command you get is right here. If you build academies, you'll get more. So these are kind of 3 of the main resources in the game. So that's one thing I can do as a follower, is either follow her action or I can refresh. The third thing I could do is any action I want, but I must spend 2 command to do that. So she's chosen move and attack, but Jesse says, no, I want to do research and build because I need that right this second. So I'm going to pay 2 command and do research and build instead. He's perfectly allowed to do that. So now let's talk about scavenge. When you're the main player and you choose scavenge, this is the only way as the main player that you can do a refresh. Everyone can follow that, or they can take any other action for just 1 command. So taking the scavenge action really helps your opponents. So you might not want to do that. You might want to make sure you refresh on other people's turns.
Unless you see that their little things are already used up and you just don't have any better option. I mean, if they can't spend it, it's not going to help them. They'd have to refresh anyway. Just depending on if you don't want to give them a whole bunch of money.
Melissa is cutthroat, y'all. Be warned.
I'm going to
Be
watch y'all's
prepared.
command. Who doesn't have any command? Scavenge!
Watch out.
No,
okay.
I won't be that intense.
So those are the actions you can take in the game. I haven't explained 1/4 of the rules of this game.
Yeah, I'm still confused.
There's still a lot. What can I what can I explain that you don't remember? Because I know it's been a minute since you played it.
What do you do when you arrive at a planet, for example?
All right, great. So there's a lot of different scenarios of arriving at a planet, and I'm glad you asked me that question because it's good to go over this.
I am glad. That's a good question.
If you go to an unoccupied planet, a small one like this, and no one is there and there's no cube here, then you just flip these over, you get these things, and then you're going to put your cube there to show that you own that planet. As long as your cube is here, you're going to score points for this planet whenever scoring happens.
Mm-hmm.
If you fly up to this planet and there's a cube there, but there's no people there, you just take your opponent's cube off and put your cube there, and now you're going to score for it. But at that point, this will already be gone. This will be flipped over. You'll get whatever this says.
That stays on there.
Yeah, this stays on it. This is part of
The other
planet.
thing is just one of these things?
Yeah, that's right. The little purpley ones are more of these goods.
Okay.
If you fly up to a big planet, the occupied planets,
Hey, Gribber!
National
Meteor Watch Day.
And we're playing a space game. How
Perfect!
perfect. Yeah.
I
There's some
planned
meteors.
it that way.
Oh, there's some
There.
meteors on the board.
Those are
Well,
asteroids.
they will be
Oh.
meteors someday.
They have to go into the atmosphere.
Eventually. Maybe.
Sorry, I'm ruining it.
One day there'll be
One day
22
you'll grow up to be a meteor.
Yeah.
And then
Someday.
you'll burn up in the
That's the
sky.
next Pixar movie.
I want to be a meteor.
I remember that quote
Fall to
whenever
my
the,
death while I burn.
Happy National Meteor Watch Day,
Disney
everyone!
Pixar presents Meteor.
Yeah.
Meteor Watch
The
Day.
last meteor.
Alright, so if you fly to this planet and it has your opponent's cube there and your opponent's people are there, you can just fly past, but if you want to stop, you're going to fight.
Fight, fight, fight,
Fight, and
The
whoever
opponent's
wins,
people, meaning these little starfarers.
or their world, any of their units.
Right.
So a unit is this world ship, the starfarers, the star sloops, and also the allies.
And you could
I
only
guess
use
that's
up to 3.
something else to cover is how to put
Three,
those
sorry,
there.
not W.
How to
You
put
could only use
those
up to
where.
W.
How do we put things on planets?
Whenever you get ready to, so let's say it was Joe's turn and he was on this planet.
Mm-hmm.
He chooses move and attack. All right, whenever he gets ready to move, he selects a group of his units to move. So maybe he selects just the world ship. If that's the case, the other people get left behind, and this guy goes moving off by himself. So, as you're moving, you cannot drop people off along the way. But you can pick them up. However, when you get ready to move, you could just not select those units.
Gotcha.
That was a question I know we had the last time we played this
Yes,
game.
that's why I
But
asked.
that has been resolved.
Yes. And you can only use up to 3 units
In combat.
in a combat unless you have some kind, like mine, I actually have a thing that says +1 if I get this here, like a technology.
You're about to go over the bigger planets?
Yes, so if you go to the bigger planet, there's 2 parts of a bigger planet. There's the orbit and the surface. You could fly to either part from any of these paths. It looks like this path is only connected to the orbit and whatever, but all the paths are connected to both parts of the planet. When you get there, if you go to the orbit, you're good. You can take this good if there still is one there, and no one is going to attack you unless there's like another person up there that you want to attack. But if you fly to the surface of the planet, and there's no cube here, then you're going to fight the native aliens. That was the example that I gave at the beginning. So you would fight these aliens right here. If you win, you're going to put your cube there, and when it comes time to score, you're going to earn these victory points that are showing. The little flags are victory points. If someone else's cube is already right here, they already defeated the aliens on this planet. They are living on this planet. If they don't have any units there, you can fly here and just take their cube off and put yours on. But if they're there, then you have to fight them. If you fly to a planet that has a Sarkeen Regency on it, you must fight the Sarkeen Regency. They are robots. They don't understand that you're just flying. You can pass by, no problem. But if you stop, they will fight you.
And they have 9.
They're
Little
very, very
power.
powerful. They have 9 combat power and 6
Not
dice.
counting whatever they roll out of their 6 die.
Yep. Plus, they get to have a card as well. So they're pretty tough. Pretty tough.
So they could have up to an 18. Because of 4 in the cards, 9 in the power, and if they roll a 6. Alright.
If that adds up to 18, then yes.
Wait, no. 19.
19.
Yeah. I missed one somewhere. Yeah, so they could have a 19. Ooh. I don't know if you could you even beat that?
Yeah.
Depending on what your power is on your ships, I guess. Like if you had a lot of really powerful ships, like you couldn't go in there with some star sloops and a world ship. Wouldn't cut it. Hey, Arflag.
Hey, Arflick.
No, his ship hasn't died yet.
I think he just went to get some water.
Yeah.
It's really, really hot here, as you know. And my back is actually sweating right now.
Well, the air conditioner mic can turn it down or up or whatever the thing is.
How's it going, Jonathan? All right, so how do you score points in this game and how do you win? I'm glad you asked. This is a victory points game, so the person with the most victory points is going to win. If there's a tie, it's the most units on the board. If there's a tie, it's the most something else. There's like 4 different tiebreakers. Money is the 3rd one, I think. Probably won't be a tie. Although last time it was pretty close.
Yeah, we were.
It's like influence markers first, I think.
Yeah. So the first one is number of units. The second is influence markers. The 3rd is money. And the 4th is share the victory. In this deck of cards right here, which this is the timer for the game, just finished a podcast with a friend. I got into the honorable mentions for Full of Emily's singing competition. Oh, congratulations!
Oh, yay!
When these cards run out, that will signal the end of the game. But somewhere in the middle of here is a card that says score. So when we reach the score card, we will stop and score. Whatever you're doing at that moment, you must stop and score. But if you are in a powerful position before the scorecard comes out, I just took over like 3 planets, I've got a lot of technologies, I'm feeling good, I just got my nails did, then you can play the colonization card. This says, I'm not waiting for the scorecard, I want to score now.
Oh, but don't do like me where I did not realize it goes through all the
All right,
people's
so
thing.
when the
I
scorecard
messed
finally
that
comes
up.
out,
I can put it
Mess
there.
that up.
It's fine. It's just really Blue.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there. So when the scorecard comes out,
It doesn't need to be there. It's Melissa's.
it doesn't matter. It's for her and I to share.
Oh.
There's only 3 of them in the game.
Oh, that's weird. Well, if we could share and y'all could share.
Yes.
There's 2.
We have one in between us as well.
Oh, you have 2 then.
So does she.
Give me that.
You literally have one facing just you.
Here,
Keep it here.
we can both use this one, Jesse.
That's right.
Look over there.
We get 2 now.
Let me read this. I'll read it.
It's not a
Can you
particularly
read it?
useful player aid anyways, so it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't. The thing, it doesn't have this on it, which makes it.
Because that's
strange.
written on these.
Oh, it's on the allies.
That's some though. What are these?
No,
It has-
those are the
it-
unit powers.
It has these powers that come with the unit when you become an ally with them.
Oh,
So there's an
Unit-
ally
unit-
power and there's a unit power.
I gotcha.
The ally power is what you get whenever you have the most influence there. The unit power is what you get when you have that unit in your fleet.
I see.
So, Melissa was trying to explain this a second ago, but I'm just going to repeat that for anyone who didn't understand what she was trying to say. Which is, when the scorecard comes out, by the end of that round, everyone must play their colonization card. And what a round means is, by the time the orange cylinder makes it back around to Melissa.
See, I confused that because I thought the round meant at the end of like that go around, and so I was like, okay, I'm going to play this colonization. I realized there were more opportunities to get more before I had to score. I'm like, oh,
Oh, you played it early?
So I played it.
We let her
super
take back to you like
yeah.
4 times, so don't,
But I,
don't
like,
feel bad. She
I
got what
really
she was due.
I really confused it though. I was like, I got the round mixed up as like, oh, it's when this goes all the way back.
It was a
around.
learning game.
Yeah.
We were very.
I was
it was
very appreciative to play it ahead of time.
And the other time you're going to score is at the end of the game. The end of the game is triggered when this card deck ends. As I said, we're going to shuffle up what's left, and we're going to wait for that orange thing to get back around to Melissa. Once that happens, everyone is going to have one more chance to be the starting player, the active player, and then the game will end. So if the thing is here and I draw the last card out of that deck, then once I'm finished being this and it gets back to Melissa, everyone's going to have one more shot at controlling this thing. But let's say it was like on Melissa's turn that she draws the last card. It's going to make it all the way back around to the table to Melissa, and then everyone gets one chance to hold this. So it's really like 4 actions you're going to get to do every time this thing moves. So I just want to make sure that's clear. It's apparently not very clear to some of the people giving instructionals on the internet because the video I watched told it wrong. But I reread the rule book several times, and I looked at BGG. So I feel good that that's correct. But hey, I'm sure we'll get some rules wrong.
Sure.
So let us know in the chat, or if you're watching this on YouTube, the comments below, what rules we got wrong, because we're just humans. We're not perfect.
Yeah, we're not these actual aliens.
I'm not human. I'm the oracles of Zoom.
Oh, I'm the
I'm a
Nomads of
parasite.
I'm a
Earth.
legion.
You're just
The Legion of
Speaking
the...
of which, I have this little parasite. What does he do?
Oh,
One of your technologies.
He does one of my technologies.
One of your technologies lets you use
It
him.
says place parasite. What does that mean though?
The parasite.
yeah.
I don't know all the technologies
You
by
can place
heart.
him on a planet, and you gain the.
You played red last time?
You gain the ally ability.
No.
No.
Caleb did.
Oh.
On your turn, you may place the parasite token on any inhabited planet as long as you have at least one unit in orbit or on the surface. This is a free action, and you can move the parasites to a new planet each turn if you choose. You gain the ally ability of this planet even if you are not allied or you have no influence there. This does not give you the victory points for being allied, nor does it let you recruit units from the planet.
It's just a floating ally ability.
Yeah, it just gives you this
Very nice.
ability.
You can just
Of
jump
a
around.
planet that you control,
Yeah,
right?
that you have to have control of.
No,
Either ship,
inhabited.
ship or influence.
Okay.
Is that
If he
correct?
if he has the most influence there, he already gets the
Yeah,
ally
I already have
ability.
it.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
It's just inhabited.
What it says here is you must have at least one unit in orbit or on the surface of that planet.
At the time I place it.
Yes.
Okie doke.
And then it says this is a free action and you can move the parasites to a new planet each turn if you choose. On your turn, you may place the parasite token on any inhabited planet as long as you have at least one unit in orbit or on the surface. So everybody has different technologies, and the technologies are actually explained on the back of these player boards, and they have tons of tokens on them. So that's not really probably the best design choice, but they're also outlined in the rule book very, very clearly. So anyone who wants to look up their technologies can take this, because I have an electronic copy as well. That's most everything. Did I forget anything, guys?
No,
Do you have more questions?
No, but as they come up,
Just remember, like, you can't go through these unless you
Yeah.
have a cloaking
You can
technology,
roll.
unless
You
you
can
want to
roll.
roll. Yeah.
you can roll through them. These
And then
are
the
warp
and then the
gates.
warp gates and some other warp gates are going to come up in other places.
Yeah, there's one here. So
And then there
these
might
are
be one
considered
on here.
adjacent to each other. These are
Right
wormholes,
here.
actually, is what they are.
Okay.
All right, I think we're ready to start.
Goal is to get to
The most points.
the most. Oh, right. It isn't
The
me.
cards go.
It's not like Western Legends, the 20 or something.
Yeah, it's just most points wins. Game triggers and when that deck runs out.
Cool. What's your score last time?
We were 1 point
You were
difference. It was
38
like
or
yeah, it was like
38.
It's funny the track only goes to
30,
20,
39.
and they don't really have like a.
There's a rule for that.
Yeah,
You leave the thing down here and put a new one out.
Ah. Why can't they just make it?
It was in a tiny little spot in the glossary
like it's
we
supposed
found.
to be.
No, that's the only that's the only thing I think is
that says to do that.
a weird design.
Yes,
Well,
the winner
did
had
they-
42. I had 39. Melissa had 38.
Mm. All right.
Didn't you even say
Try to
like
beat that score.
It would have been even better had they put like a little space on the side where
Yeah, there
it's like
should be, like,
20. Yeah.
5 little bars here, and you can just start stacking
Yeah.
your things there and go. This is a
Or
20, a
an
20
L track
multiplier.
from this side all the way up.
Yeah.
Oh well.
He's the artist, he's the graphic designer, and he's the game designer. I'm sure he had a good reason for doing it that way. I've been reading
every time he
BGG
played, he
stuff.
scored 15 points.
I've been reading BGG stuff all morning about this game, and people go to BGG and like complain about different things, and he goes to the forums and is like, "We tested that excessively." But you know what? Ultimately, it's your game, and it's at your house, so you can play it the way you want to play it. If you don't like Ryan's rules, play with your own.
Well then.
I mean, people are like, "Oh, it would be more fun if I did this rule instead." Well, then do it.
If you hit 20, your marker falls off the board into the void, and then
Yeah.
you got to start over.
The challenge is to stay right at 20.
Right at 20.
We're gonna play it the way Ryan designed it, but you don't have to.
Or at least that's what we think we're gonna do.
That's-
We're gonna try to.
All right, we're gonna start. I'm starting us on a move and attack.
Melissa's a giant whistle.
I can't believe you're doing move and attack. You
know.
never chose move and attack last time. Give her that money.
Give me that money. Money.
Why is the money on there?
It's an
So,
incentive for each of us to go to a different
Yeah.
thing to start
I just wanted
Yeah.
someone to say it.
because it
I
never
did.
gets
He
reflected.
did.
Oh, you did.
You said it already.
All right, I'm moving to this Sentina
Well, I was
planet.
busy.
Are you moving
Making
into
the
the
stream
orbit,
work.
or are you moving into the?
I'm going to
Surface.
the surface.
So you'd like to attack Sentina.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you're gonna attack Sentina then.
Mm-hmm.
You're so mean.
So you only have 3 units right now, anyways. So you're gonna get 3 dice because you've got a
Yeah.
2 and a 1, and then your world ship has nothing.
People think it's easy.
So the Centinians get 2 dice. I'll just act as them. They rolled a
6.
5. All right, so we'll put your 6 over here.
So
All
I
right,
got a
and then-
6. That gives them 5, 6. I got a 6. I have a 7.
Yep, you're at 7, and they're at 6.
You win
They're
over
gonna-
combat?
Hmm?
You win over combat?
You
A
went
defender-
over combat.
Defender
And
would win if it's a
In the
tie,
rules
wouldn't it?
thing. I'm just wondering if you did.
Did I go over combat? Oh yeah.
Okay.
So they lost for sure.
The total of 6 versus 10.
So I put my little square little cubie here.
She gets 1 victory point for winning.
You've
No.
enslaved a race.
And I
And
get
she didn't enslave them;
this.
she defeated them.
I get this and this.
Yep. You
Well,
get
they're
both
an ally
of them.
now, right?
Ooh.
Nope, they're not her ally.
No.
Oh, they're just.
She destroyed them. She ate them for lunch.
Nom, 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 and took their stuff.
You're so mean.
I wanted their stuff.
That's what this game's
You
all about.
use the cards.
If you're gonna call someone mean every time they attack, you're gonna be saying that a lot.
You use the cards to put influence markers here, and then you become allies with them.
And
But if
you're-
you have influence here and then you attack, you have to remove your influence, right? You remove one
Yeah.
or you remove all of them.
You remove them all,
So you
and you
remove all.
don't. It doesn't even have to
Rule
be
sets on it.
like, for example, if I put an influence here, and then I came here and attacked Melissa, then I would lose my influence. So no matter who's in charge of the country, if you initiate an attack, you don't even have to win. If you initiate an attack on a planet where you have influence, you lose all your influence there. But she can do it the reverse way. She can now put influence here now that she already took the planet over.
Wow,
So Jesse, would you like to move an attack?
yes, I think.
Move and or attack.
And or attack.
You don't have to attack something.
Did you eat a command?
Oh, one command for the move. Yup.
First turn, we already got something wrong.
All right, I'm done.
And it goes from left to right?
Yep.
I guess I'll go to Arzos, and I mean these guys are tough, but I have faith.
They're like some of the hardest ones in the galaxy.
They have 2 dice they get to roll and 3 power going into it before the card. And you have 3 dice to roll and 1 power.
Well,
So you
I'm
can,
pretty good with dice.
Well, you can hope to get a 6 like I did.
Here you go, Melissa. You'll roll as the Arzonians.
Yep, and hope you get a good. Hope you got a good card.
Are you for sure attacking them?
Nothing happens to you if you lose. You just retreat back to where you were.
True. I mean,
don't
otherwise I'm
lose
still.
anything.
Oh, I do retreat though.
You will retreat back to the Noid that you were at.
To the node.
But yeah, not the
Annoyed.
The
Noid?
Noid.
You'll be very
Noids.
you'll be very annoyed.
Supposed to
Yes.
avoid the noise.
So what result am I looking for?
The highest number you can get because they can roll a 6 and they have 3, so 9. You have to for sure beat a 9 plus whatever they.
So they're gonna get at least 10
Yeah, they're gonna at least
If they max out.
max out.
if they max out.
And the most I can get is
No, if they max out, they'll have way higher than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
13.
Okay, let's just see what happens.
Hello, Janelle.
Because the other option is I just move and stay there, right?
You can go into the orbit and not fight them.
Oh, and just pick up that thing.
Yep.
I might have to do
Or
that.
you could just go to the. Can you just swing around and get to the.
Yeah, you can fly through there and go to the little planet and take that stuff.
Oh, right. Our moves are indicated by what?
Amount of-
The command thing, you can go
command.
4 spaces.
Oh my gosh.
So you're not.
Well,
you-
3.
So you're
Three
not
spaces.
attacking
Have you
them.
played this?
I'm gonna move 2 and make it swing around to the planet. It's
Okay.
moving so much quicker just to do this. And move it.
So you're gonna leave the house-shaped one on the planet.
The house-shaped one stays on the planet.
Mhm.
Which
Yeah.
And you get whatever
we-
that benefit
You
is.
flip it.
Oh, that's the one that doesn't. So you can give me that one. There's
Hidden
one in the
treasure,
game.
Gain 4 credits and discard.
Oh, you get 4 money.
And then this one comes off the planet as well. and
That's
then-
yours.
You
Mhm.
get. Yeah.
1,
And
2,
you put your
3,
marker
4.
They prefer dwarf planet, Ronald. Sorry.
Ah,
They actually in this game are called
small.
no
Planetoids.
uninhabited
Oh,
planets.
uninhabited.
I'm going to move here.
I thought you might.
And I'll take this. And I will flip that over.
What is
Abandoned
that?
stronghold.
Yep.
Oh, you
It's,
get an
it's
extra
basically a
dice?
stronghold is on this building already. I mean, on this planet already. So if someone tries to come here and take this from you, you get to defend with that,
Oh,
I'll put that there.
and whatever units you decide to leave there as well.
something. Now, where will you move an attack?
I'll move here.
Let's say your thing. Ooh, +1 building. So you
Hey,
can
it's
have
the
2
same one I got last time.
Yep, except on a different planet.
+1 building.
So you can have 2 buildings on that. Normally, you can only have 1 building per planet.
Right, right.
That one can have 2 on it.
We had one last time that really loved buildings, and you could put 4 buildings on it. It was one of these big planets, and it had an event. We
Alright.
didn't go over events. As you're drawing cards, if you find a card that doesn't have any numbers on it, it's an event. It gets played immediately, and you get a replacement card. You won't have any in your starting hand because we set up the deck that way.
Yeah, it would go on the planet.
So that's move and attack. That's 1 round.
All right, so
And now Jesse becomes the active player.
you are the active player. Choose something to do.
He cannot choose move and attack again. He must select one of the other actions.
Unless you go to Scavenger. Yeah, if you go to scavenge, you could do that, couldn't you?
If he goes to scavenge, all he does is refresh.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right.
We could choose move and attack.
Yes, yes.
What if the card has a number, but is printed in invisible ink, Ronald? I checked all of my cards, and none of them have invisible ink, so you'll have to see if your copy has any.
Yeah.
I'm going to research and build.
Research and build.
Trying not to show the bald spot. Trying hard. Just
Well, you
showing
got
the
a lot of
Livingston
money.
Parish hair there.
You got a lot of money there for
I do have
research and
money.
build.
Everyone on the internet is
You
like,
got
what's
the-
Livingston
found the
Parish?
treasure.
What does that mean?
What?
Livingston's Parish stubble.
Parishes are like counties for Louisiana.
Let's see. I want to. I think I want to build. How much do I have here? I have.
Now these
$12.
these only cost power, which are your cards. These cost the money. Okay.
How can I be sure? I used an invisible ink detector.
I'm gonna buy a base for $7, which is all this change here. And it'll be the.
So I just want to point out to you that you could have put those goods on this track to reduce the cost.
But you have to use that same good to continually reduce the
He
cost.
has two biological
Two,
ones.
See, I have all three
You could have
different
just paid
ones, so-
$3 for a base, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, let's do that. The party's not over yet. So that would be $3.
If you use both of them, yes.
And if I build another one after the fact, if these two are covered, it'd be $6 for the next one.
That's right. Unless you cover up with another biological good.
Well, I mean, I only have these two here.
Right, but you'll get more through the game.
I'm just wondering if I did both this turn,
Oh,
it'd be 3 plus 6, it'd be $9, which I just paid 7. I could probably do it. Yeah, let's do that. And then we're going to, let's cover this one, the 3. No, let's cover the 2 and the 1. And then I'm paying the 7 plus 2 more, so I need 3 and change. These two are going up here to cover those, to justify the cost. Yeah, that's right. And I think that's all I can afford to do. So I need to discard 3's worth.
so the way the cards get
Oh, wait.
discarded in this moment is very
I have a blank.
particular to this game. You can only overpay if it doesn't include an extra card. There's no way to discard cards in this game. So let's say, for example, Jesse needed to pay 3. He could pay with a 2 and a 2 and overpay that, and that's perfectly all right. But what he could not do is pay
Too little. Or what?
if your cost was 4, you cannot play a 4 and a 1.
You can't intentionally overpay.
That's right.
In that regard, yeah.
That's right.
If one card can pay for it, that's all you pay. So I do have a blank.
Well, you could
which
use
guys
2 cards and overpay. It's just you can't have just superfluous cards.
2 to pay for the 2, and the other one was blank. So I think I'm good. I didn't miss anything, did I? Oh, did that cost any of these to do?
No.
Okay.
That's only used for move and attack, and sometimes it's a cost for an action on a card.
If it says it, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, some of the costs for actions on cards will show you a picture of like a planet. That means you have to be at that planet to do that one.
Mhm.
If it doesn't show that, you don't have to be at that planet. Joe, you doing research and build?
If you're in orbit, is it considered being on the planet for that icon you were just talking about?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Joe. What'll it be?
Now everyone look at Joe.
Yep.
I'm gonna do.
Oh,
Do that.
good thinking, Ronald. Why are you so smart?
That's how he said it.
Hashtag sarcasm.
Mm-hmm. So you seem
What
to
did
have
this
covered
thing say
something.
again?
Hmm?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if I'll do that. What you get? 6.
Every time I think about this game, I'm like, I'm gonna use this strategy next time. And then I get here and I'm like, Wah!
I'm not even there.
No,
I'm just trying to get back on
Well,
the
I
bike
got
at
the
this
next
point.
choice, and so I'm like stuck if I do because
I-
I'm gonna spend all my money.
I
I'm
think
gonna have
this
much
is
money
how I
to
pedal.
You'll
do
get-
other stuff. So.
You'll get $3 from one of those.
Yeah, no, but that doesn't buy a lot,
Um,
and so that's what I'm like trying to think out.
unless you put it on the Warbot, which only costs 1 power, and then you could buy one. Because they only cost 3.
I think I'm doing things right.
We'll stop you if you aren't.
No, you won't.
No!
Yeah, we will.
Let me
do that.
crash and burn.
You
Oh, you
can't
mean
do that.
strategically?
Right.
Oh no, I don't know nothing about that. But if you're not following the rules, I'll stop you.
You're right.
All right, so I'm gonna do
Joe, it's just a game.
that. I know I'm stuck. Sorry.
Very important game, though.
So we will not be here on tomorrow playing games for you.
What? Where are we gonna be?
We're going to be at Dice Tower Convention in Orlando,
No,
Florida.
Not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. We'll be
Basically.
We will
Yeah,
be
basically.
packing
Okay.
True.
and prepping and
Adjusting
preparing.
schedules and
Packing, prepping, the 3 Ps. Packing, prepping, preparing.
Can I do that too?
Yep.
That's right.
You can add the costs together.
Ah.
Was there a cost under that one?
Yeah, there's one.
Liars!
How much is it? That's 7.
Yes, we won't be there yet. We'll be
I'll
there,
do that.
we'll be there Tuesday.
I'll use a 4.
Tuesday. And I've already got people to meet up with and get
And I'm done.
virtual
Game.
flea market games and
So
exchange
tell
games. and all kinds of
everyone what
goodies.
abilities
Tuesday?
you've unlocked
Tuesday,
there.
yeah.
I got
was like, I'm
plus
gonna
1
text you when I
power.
get there.
If-
Well, hold on. Wait for them to listen first.
Nice.
I got plus 1 power if defender, and I got recruit warbots.
Recruit warbots, which are these generic dudes,
Yep. And he has plus 1 power if he's defending. So if someone attacks him,
Right.
he's got plus 1 power.
Hello, Jesse J.
Do we
Thanks
fight each
for
other
the
in this game?
host.
I don't remember that. I think we do.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks for the host.
Totally forgot.
Remember, I was telling you if your opponent's
if
cube is
somebody's
there
there.
and they have units, you can fight. You must fight them actually.
How often did fighting happen in your last game between players?
Just Caleb.
Caleb attacked any and everything that was moving.
Oh, okay.
Like, please don't.
That's all Caleb cared about was attacking.
Okay.
So yes, he attacked people.
Okay.
So
He also cared about taking other people's influence from planets. Like he was very, very aggressive, and he just
Be
kept saying,
aggressive.
"I like games with a lot of interaction
Aggressive.
and fighting."
aggressive.
We're like,
Be-
"Okay,
Okay. We see that.
calm down." Hello, Jesse J. How's it going? Thanks for the
Tired
host.
of
Jesse J.
losing. I take it there was not winning when you played this last.
For Jesse J.
Hmm?
Oh. Jesse J, have you played this? I don't think you have.
Yes.
just a hunch.
Rude.
Huh? Good enough.
It's
We
true.
do not know.
I mean, it's a pretty new game.
We're doing okay so far. Everyone's. Wait, how am I already on 1?
Are you? at one?
You attacked something and won.
Oh, you get points
You're a
for it.
bloodthirsty attacker.
Congrats on your
Oh.
attack.
As Jesse said, you're very mean.
Oh,
Yep.
And then he attempted to do the exact same thing.
I didn't attempt. I flew right by them. I questioned it. That's all.
Not really a board game person, to be honest.
Yeah. Ah. Some people, it's just they don't have the group to be a board game person.
I'll put these
There's a
here.
board game out there for everybody.
I guess. Actually, I don't really care about that one. I'm gonna put this one over here.
Like even my
And then
some of
pay
my family members that
$5.
aren't really board gamers per se
Build a
really
space.
do like
Oh,
some
you know
social
what?
games. Like they love Say
1,
Anything.
2,
Oh my
3.
gosh, they will play that and some Jackbox. My stepdad will play some
Jackbox
Jackbox.
not a board game.
Well,
So-
I know, but it's still gaming per se.
I got scavenger bots now, so I can pick up a good while I'm moving. Usually, when you're moving through areas, you cannot pick up goods. You can only pick them
Nice.
up when you stop. But I'm
That's something specific to you,
Yes, because I'm a human and we like to scavenge things.
as you do.
So, and I paid my costs to do all that, and I built a base. So, Melissa, would you like to
Right.
research and build?
I'm going to build on here the plasma drilling. It gives me +2 to my income when I refresh.
I hate that one.
And
The only
then
games I could play is Monopoly, Uno, and such, but besides that, I never got into board gaming, but it's really fun with the right people. Exactly.
yes.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use this mushroomy thingy
Mm-hmm.
to put here,
Mm-hmm.
and that's going to cost me $3, $4, $5 for the base, which I will put here in the blank spot.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to cost me 4 power, of which this is the example of I'm really overpaying because I only have a 3 and a 2, but I really want the 4, so I
She's
use
barely
it.
overpaying. She's paying 1 more
Yeah.
extra. But that's perfectly allowed.
Now I get a full refresh of cards when I refresh, plus I get an extra one because I uncovered that base.
It also means she's going through the deck faster, which will cause the end of the game to come up sooner.
Just a
Alright, so
close-up
put
of a
that
card,
there,
kind of.
and that there.
Just show off the art a little bit. That's
Nice
the
to
Ryan
have
Laukat
this.
art.
Yeah. It's kind of
Right, has glare, but that's
got like
okay.
a weird glare or something on it.
All right, I am done. I have built my stuffs.
All right,
Too much.
so we'll pass the.
Hey.
Joe will become the active player, and he gets to select what action
One
he
more.
wants.
That's too much.
But not research or build.
I'm gonna take card deck.
Oh no! No card.
For diplomacy.
Or refresh.
I'm gonna have to
Refresh.
refresh, which I will get $2 extra. And
So I
a
got
full
questions.
hand of cards. I can't refresh.
Have answers.
I got this one. It says, you get to immediately move your world ship to Silas and build a building on your world ship and pay the credits but ignore the power cost, if any.
Okay.
So if I move here, do I attack? Or am I just moving here?
If you put in the orbit, you wouldn't have to attack. Just put in the orbit.
I don't mind attacking, but I just wondered, do I get that ability to do that?
Immediately move your warship.
It doesn't say move with the orbit,
Build
it
a
doesn't say, it just says
building.
move too.
Pay the credits. Interesting.
And if I move in the orbit, do I get the good only, or if I do?
Is the game again called like 2 versus 2, or is it 1 versus 1 versus
It's all, yeah.
Every man
one
for
versus-
himself.
Yeah,
Oh.
1 versus 1 versus 1 versus 1.
all for 1 and 1 for 1?
1 for 1. Not a co-op. This is a competitive game, as they call it.
The first turn of the game, I moved and attacked the planet.
Let's watch Ronald type. Look at him type.
Can other in the same region move with the world ship to Silas?
Oh, it's a good
Oh,
thing
if
that I
not,
had
if
extra.
the world ship was on the planet, I guess the other units stay on the planet. But if the units were in a space region and no spaceship, okay.
Wait, no,
Yes,
that's-
units on the world ship can move. Resolve the card first, then combat.
Okay. That's the other question. Like, if I lose, do I not get to build the thing?
We
No,
can destroy
completely
each other.
resolve the card, and as soon as they finish building it for you, they fight you.
Okay.
You're like, oh, help me build this building.
Hey, look at this.
And as soon as they finish building it, you're like, ha ha! On guard!
I'm not paying the power cost. They're like, what are you doing?
Oh, would I
So-
have
And
to?
this is officially from Ryan Laukat, so
Oh.
So this is 7.
So it
See-
might be right.
Like when you go to attack these people, they got this +1 defense, right? I mean, it didn't matter because I was way ahead of them. But do they use that?
Yep.
So like for his, what is this little thing?
that helps him move
Oh,
one
that
extra
doesn't-
space.
That doesn't matter. Then in the attack
That's
you.
the 7. And I don't have to pay the power cost, so I'm going to put it there.
All right, so you paid 2,
Conveniently forgot.
I paid those 2.
and then.
I had just noticed it.
There's no influence.
But
Yeah.
it wouldn't have mattered. I was
I mean, you
like
could have
4
chosen
over
the
them.
orbit if you didn't want to fight.
No, I'll fight.
All right, I
mean,
thought you might.
That's the better.
Fight,
the better.
fight,
I mean,
fight.
All right, so you've got 2, 3, and plus your world ship now has a base on it, so you got 4 dice.
We're trying to rule the galaxy.
And then
Kind
2
of.
for the other guys.
Yep.
Did a bunch of different planets. Within
5.
The Celestians rolled a 5, and you rolled a 6. All right, so they've got a total of 6, and you've got a total of 7.
nice.
So that means you won.
You win! You get all the stuffs off the planet.
Also, you get a victory point. And you get to put your cube there.
These planets sure do move around a lot. They keep sliding.
Yep.
Thing gives more cards.
that's why I was stuck. I was like, can I still
Refresh.
Can I still do that?
How many cards? Just one?
Yeah, it's
No,
many your
you
hand.
refresh to what your hand
Oh,
limit
right,
is.
right. Okay, gotcha.
And I'm done.
Card action. Where's Centina? Oh.
It's right there.
Center. Centurna. Easy to remember. Word association.
Alright, I'm going to play this card right here, this card action. I help the Centenians sign a new study agreement. Cost is none. Give a player one of your power cards. Melissa.
Yay!
Oh, come on.
I have none.
Well, this is actually going to work because she's currently in charge of Centina.
Okay.
So I give her that and place one of your influence on Centina. We've made a little like trade deal, and now I have influence with her because I gave her that
Oh,
card.
thematically makes
So
sense.
now,
Thematically.
so now what happens with my little cube? So you would get 3 flags and I would get 2 flags because you're like diplomatic and I'm a
That's
aggressive?
exactly right, yeah.
Okay.
And I get to take these guys,
So, gays.
which are my favorite guys to have, and I had them last game.
What did they do? Oh, they're the little.
You get a victory point when you research a tech.
Oh, nice. So now I have this card here. I could do a card action. What did you give me?
An extremely powerful card.
Sarcasm?
Oh,
or
I
not?
haven't. I haven't.
It's a 4.
I have enough money.
Which is the
for
highest.
It. Yeah. Well, I have enough money for it. I could do the action part of it,
Okay.
which says that it would cost me 1 command.
Gave her something to do. She was going to have to refresh.
Yeah, I got 1
That's all right.
command, and then I pay 2 money,
I'm friendly.
and then I could place 2 influence on 10
I'm not trying to make any
food.
money out of her.
Where's Tenfu's way up there at the top. Ah, cool.
And then you're going to take the Tanfuians,
Yay!
Tanfuians.
Tanfoons,
Yeah, I got
they're
the
called.
Tenfuians.
And that means you get +1 attack power
Yeah.
whenever you fight. Just automatically. And those guys are harsh.
But
if
they're
you-
very
if you recruit
expensive.
any.
They're $6 to recruit each.
All right, Jesse, card action or diplomacy? Guess you could call me a broken refrigerator.
I'm going to play this card. I fight off vicious insectoids invading a hidden cyborg base. So I'm going to cost 1 of these things
1 command.
and discard 1 power card, which I only have 1 in my hand anyway.
All right.
Roll a die, add the power value of the discarded power card, which is 3.
Mm-hmm.
If 7+, place 1 influence on Corzar, which conveniently I placed it on. Otherwise,
Do you
only
have
place 1
any money?
influence.
No, I have no money.
So how are you going to do... Oh, you would get that money off of there and you can recruit something.
So
I
4
could
plus
choose a
3
different
is
action as well.
7. That's 7+, right?
Mm-hmm.
So place 1 influence on Corzar and gain 1 cyborg.
Here's Corzar. So this adds +1 to your hand limit. Their ally ability does.
Yeah,
And
I
plus you get one of those dudes.
And it goes on your ship.
where's-
He usually
Okay.
would go to your world ship.
Yeah, because you don't have anywhere else in the world.
Okay. I have nowhere. Go beans.
Oh, oh yeah, speaking of refrigerators, what happened with your refrigerator? Oh.
Still broken.
Wait a second. Thursday has come and gone. Oh, wait.
What? happened?
Wasn't it supposed to be Thursday?
No,
Oh,
Friday?
Tuesday
Oh,
or Thursday
right.
of next week.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. Well,
Yeah.
maybe by the time
We have invested in a dorm fridge.
Oh.
Little bitty fridge, costs
Yeah.
$120. We got like 6 eggs, half a pint of milk.
It's going in the upstairs office afterwards.
It's gonna go in the man cave afterwards. Yeah.
All right, so it's
Well, maybe
just
by the
our-
time you get back from Dice Tower.
All right, so back to me. Well, actually, to me, the first time. Man, I don't know if I really want to recruit. That seems, seems kind of shoddy because I don't have any money. I'll do recruit.
I mean, you're getting You're gonna get $3, so you could.
Yeah,
get like
those $3 about to get spent.
Oh wait, you can't get a warbot. You don't have that technology.
I know. One,
Oh wait.
2, 3.
Oh, you could buy your other stuff.
I'm gonna
these
hire a
things, but-
Centennian researcher.
Oh, your things are much cheaper than these guys. My guys are expensive.
Join into the crew. He has +1 defense.
That's nice.
And since I'm the active player, I get to have 2 of these. Melissa, you can go ahead.
Well, I don't have enough money to recruit anyone at this point.
Ugh, these are so hard.
Well,
You serious? I've never seen anyone do this in any game I've played.
that's
let's
how
go to
like
the bottom.
3 of
You wanna show
mine
it?
were.
Build all your academies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Wait, well, I mean,
All right, I'm gonna
it's just very
refresh.
expensive to do, right?
First, refresh out the game.
but
So
most people
I
go for the other stuff.
refreshed my
I built
money.
like 2 or 3 academies last time, but I didn't build them all.
Right.
Now, with my refresh, my money, I get +2 extra because I have that technology. So I get 7 instead of 5.
Okay.
So 5, 6, 7. Then I get this refreshed up to the top and 4 cards.
Great. Jesse.
I'm
wanna
going
do
to
a recruit?
refresh. I'm going to get back my things there.
Oh, event.
Great. You'll need
On
to draw
your
a
place.
replacement.
Oh. I don't know what you're going to do with that. Money is going to be $5. I'll just take one of these. And cards, I have Mr. Cyborg here to give me a +1 to my 4. So it'll be 5 cards. Yeah,
And if you find any don't have a number on the side like this one, that's an event.
they all do.
Okay, great. So we have an event happening at Corzar, Centina Bounty. A powerful cyborg outcast is offering a reward for attacking Centinians.
Oh.
Effect: if a player wins a battle on the Centina surface or wins a battle against a Centinian researcher, the player gains 1 victory point and may place 1 influence on Corzar. The
Come
Corzarians
out.
hate the
I
Centinians.
know. I already took care of those Centinians. What are they upset about?
They should pay you.
Cool your jets. I already took care of them. Now where's my money?
But you can still go to the surface of Centina and fight Melissa and get,
All for
get
the win.
extra.
Let's go.
I don't think I've ever won this game before, so that's probably not going to happen. Okay, so you did a refresh. What about you, Joe?
I'm gonna do refresh. You get $5
Oh, $5 for you
and 4 cards.
and 4 cards. All right, back to me. This little thing of doodad.
Any events?
No.
Well, in the event you find any, just let.
No. None of it. No.
You have one. You won the 3-player game we played.
Oh, how about that?
With a score of 43. I was 42. And the other player had 18 points.
Oh,
That's
because
not
he got stuck on one planet.
had
He
a
kept
goal
fighting the
that-
one
yeah,
planet
that just
over and
didn't
over
work out.
again, and it didn't happen. And I remember we
I don't
thought
want to
that
fall down that path here.
we thought I had not won at the end. I remember now, but we discovered one of these had points on
Yeah.
it, and we had not counted that.
Yep.
I remember now. We were in there.
Yep.
What about these mission cards when it says trigger?
So the mission cards have a trigger on them. Maybe the trigger is you fight someone in Centina, or you travel 3 spaces. I don't know. Whatever the trigger is, whenever that trigger occurs, you can play that card and say, look, I did this, and you get whatever the reward is.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna do a move and attack, so I can move to this planet right here.
So she's doing move and attack.
So I'm gonna move to this place here.
Spend 1 command.
1 command spent. Yeah,
And then
Thank you, Jesse J. It's good to know somebody does. Even if I
get a
don't.
plus point flag for this place.
Oh, people are gonna take that from you.
There's another one that has like 2 flags, right?
That wasn't in our game last time, but yeah, there is one.
It's possible.
Yeah. So
And I
that
got
the person who
one of
controls this little tiny planet is gonna get 2 points when they score. Jesse, you want to move an attack?
Sure, I'll move.
Go for those Arzos people now. You got more action.
Thought about it.
Fight the Starkeen Regency.
No.
I don't want to die. Not today.
I don't have more power. What I have are more dice, right?
You have more power as well because you have 2 bases on your world ship.
Oh, and I have a cyborg with me.
If you chose to use your world ship, you only get 3 units in the battle.
So I could be world ship, cyborg, and
Starfarer. Probably,
Starfarer.
probably
Yeah.
not the sloop.
So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 5 to whatever I roll. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's do it. Hey, I'm back.
Guess who's back?
So spend
back,
1
back,
command.
Back again.
I did.
Again,
Okay,
again.
great.
Parasites back. Tell a friend.
All right.
So they're going to roll 2 dice.
I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right?
So you're getting 2 from the cyborg, right?
Oh, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, and you're not. The Star Sloop is not in the fight.
Correct.
Great. They rolled a 4.
And they have 3 powers, so 7 for them. You got a
There's
6. So you have 6.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they have 7 and you have 11.
Now play a card.
Okay. Oh, play a card. That's right. The most that could be is a 4, which will push you up to 11.
Mm-hmm.
So with that in mind, got it here.
Oh, that's an event. 2. They have 9. They lose.
Yep. So does the event trigger or what?
Yeah, it's going to trigger as soon as we finish this.
Okay.
So he gets 1 point for that. And he gets to put his cube there.
Oh, I get these things.
Yep. Well, you really like those ones, huh?
It helps.
And now there is an event happening on Measle 3. Revitalization efforts. Wealthy corporations are beginning to reclaim some of the abandoned sectors of their factory-covered planet. Anytime a player takes control of the Measle 3 surface, they may immediately build a building, even if there is already one on the planet.
Alrighty.
Don't roll the dice off the table.
Jesse J. They always roll the dice off the table. They are cheating. They always roll the dice where we can't see them.
Oh, well, no, this is a
So
nice
like a
wide shot on
non-magician.
this one.
No hiding on this one.
Joe, would you like to move an attack?
Yeah, I'll move over here.
Oh no.
You gonna fight Tanfu?
This one they'll have a 9 plus.
Hmm?
I'm trying to figure out their power.
Just 3.
Yeah, no, I mean the total. They'll be
So they're 9.
most they have a
The
9.
most they
Maybe
could
have a
get-
13,
Yeah, 13
Oh.
would be maxed.
and I have.
They get 1 die.
I have 2. All right, I'll do that. I have 4.
So, if you're wondering, if you're looking at your box of this game at home and you're thinking to yourself, gee, it doesn't look as fancy, sucker! It's because this is a Kickstarter and it has upgraded components.
I got a 6.
They got a 3.
So they have 6.
They have 6 total.
So 10 could be the highest they
So
got.
I have 8.
Ronald has some magical powers.
You have 6, 7.
He's yet to flex
8,
them on
yes.
camera, though. Can you do any?
The
Put that
most
card
they
in your
could
hand.
get is 10, I think.
Come on, let's see your sleight of hand. I'll put it on one angle so you can do it.
Look, it disappeared!
What's in that other hand, Ronald?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Great. I'll do that. I have to play
He
it on-
swapped the
there's
card
no
when he
event.
did that.
You win.
So they have 8.
Yeah.
What did you have? 6,
I don't
7,
know.
8, 9,
Magic
10.
is
11.
unparalleled.
11 because I didn't count that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get a point for that.
Wow.
Art moment. We did that one. That's Brian Laukat. Nasty.
Blue, yeah.
Fancy. Glowy things.
I was just saying fancy to my sneeze. I was like, no.
Nope. I was not.
No fancy sneezes. I go, achoo.
That's I'm done.
All right.
Thank you, Jesse J.
I guess I'll do a move and attack. Why not?
Are we gonna do this?
Oh, thanks. I knew there was something I was forgetting. The Silastian Construction Company. Construction companies on Silas are seeking to drum up business on other planets. Effect. Every player with at least 1 influence on Silas receives a credit discount when building.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to move and attack.
I like to move it, move it. You like to move it, move it. I like to move it. Doom, 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 doom. Doo doo. Bow.
Where was your ship before? Just curious. Oh, just right
On that
there.
planet.
Okay, I don't know. I'll keep up with them.
2 little thingy-mabobs.
He's human.
2 little thingamabobs? Yeah, I paid them already.
Something new
An
over there?
ancient
Ah.
artifact.
You have an artifact. Oh.
You got an extra.
Fancy.
Let me.
You get 1
Ranger.
more of those than anybody else.
I do.
How'd you get that?
Ancient
This
artifact.
planet had an ancient artifact on it.
Oh, okay.
Go take it from him.
Yeah, come fight me. Pass that to Jesse, please.
I gotta do something. Let's do let's do card action.
Okay.
Card, action, or diplomacy.
Alright. Yeah, let's do this. Arzos, it requires 2 of the things, which I have. Roll a die. If 3 plus, place 2 influence on Arzos. 1 or 2, you can pay a credit.
Place 1.
Yeah. Gosh.
Oh, you can pay to place 1.
I'll do it.
Joe, card, action, or
Does that give me
diplomacy?
this thing?
Mm,
The people?
Gives you this.
Yeah. Mercs. Flexin. Mom's T Rexin.
I'm going to refresh.
I'm also going to refresh.
So I get 5 and a card.
Oh,
What happened?
scorecard came out.
Well, that was
wow.
fast. Huh. It seemed fast.
Oh, here we go, Tanfu. War games. The tribes are inviting rival civilizations to participate in their annual war games as a gesture of goodwill. As a card action, that's what this symbol right here means. It refreshes your money, your cards, and your combat, whatever.
Everyone has to take that action
Command.
eventually.
So as a card action, you can roll a die, add 1 for every unit on Tanfu. If 6 plus, gain $3 and 2 influence on Tanfu. If 1 to 5, gain an influence on Tanfu and discard this card.
Mm. Tanfu.
So we have a scorecard out. That means by the time that cylinder makes it back to Melissa, you must play your colonization card.
And if you don't,
Then
You're
you
forced.
just automatically
You're
score.
forced.
Yeah.
You must.
fair. Let's move
Wait,
this. Oh,
wait.
wait. I thought
My
you were-
turn.
Okay.
So basically, when the cylinder is with me, on your turn, you must play that. If you haven't already.
All right, I'm gonna do a
That's not your
card
action,
action.
though, is it? It's
Mm-mm.
just part of it. Okay.
I'm
At the
gonna,
end of your turn.
I'm gonna do a card action, so I spend one of these and 2 credits, and I'm gonna place 1 influence on
Measle 3.
3.
If you don't, you lose. Just go home, pack up your stuff, play your elimination.
Right?
All right, now you may
Exterminate.
pass that orange thingy to Joe.
Go for it. What you gonna do, Joe?
If you got all those
May the cylinder
technologies,
be
you could
with
score
you.
points for those.
It's quite a large cylinder.
I don't know what they're like in the base game. I don't know if they're actually cylinders or not.
It's probably garbage.
May the cylinders be with you.
Just you're passing around garbage.
Just pieces of garbage.
Yeah, it's just poster board. The whole game is poster board.
I will move it.
Move and attack.
Oh,
So I go 1, 2.
Oh. Stepping on my toes up here.
Good.
Oh, it's the hidden city.
Oh, it's the +2.
oh, he's got the +2.
So that
Not
little
that one,
planet's
Joe.
worth
Oh, no,
3.
that's-
That's-
And not that one specifically. Alright.
And I will
You
score.
can't move.
I thought you might.
I'm gonna refresh it.
All right, so Joe's played his colonization card, so he's going to score right now. So he's going to score
Oh.
3 for that planet, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 for
Oh,
planets,
and the
9, 10, 11 for his player board.
It's probably
Very nice.
wise.
So he's at 2 plus 11 is
Yes.
13.
I'm fixing to take one of his. Because there's nowhere else to move because I have only one.
And then did you have any little cards you want to
Unless
play?
you risk going south to the Sarkeen regions.
What's the?
Die.
Yeah. Is that right?
Own at least 3 life form goods, and you do, so you get 2 more points. And when we get to the end of the game, if he's still, well, he'll still have them because there's no way to lose them. He'll score those 2 points again.
Wow, Joe's just feeding us.
He's the only one that scored.
Yeah, I know.
That's surprising. I didn't think I'd get that, and then I got it.
Yeah, I
3
have
life
one
form.
similar, and I have
None of them.
nothing of what it needs, what it calls for.
Well, when I picked that one, I had either one. The first time I mean, I only picked these up the last 2 times.
Alright.
So the question is, do I want to move and attack?
Nice play, Joe. Good job. Pat on the back.
I lost last time, so
Badly?
by about as many points as I have now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It was like 12 points or so.
Oh,
I can't
we
remember.
can
I
only
had
improve
like
from here.
26 or so, and everybody else had like, well, I guess about 11 points.
It gets better.
Well, I guess I need to go over here to Measle 3 and attack.
Measles.
As long as I don't lose my influence thing, I'm okay with it.
Has nothing to do with, nope.
Yep, he's
Good.
going for aggression.
B.
You and I will work
Aggressive.
together on this planet, just like we work together on that planet.
Very good.
Don't fool yourselves.
I have no beef with you. Just these people.
So the Mazron agents reduce your dice by 1. So I'm going to get 1 less dice. So I'm playing with 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to only get 3 dice. And they get 2. How handy.
2. I got a 5.
Yeah, I got a 6.
5 for them.
So I'm working with 6, 7, 8, 9. And they're working with 6.
What's this little thing?
That means they disabled one of my die. which they did. I rolled 1 fewer dice. So I've got 6. Let me make sure I've mapped this out right. 6, 7, 8, 9. They have 6. So even if they roll 4, the most they can get is a 10. Yes.
Gotta math that out.
So that means I win.
Yep.
So I get 1 victory point for that, please, for yellow. I get this and this. Snap. Put this here.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be my turn next, and I'm gonna get to decide the action. So, the question is,
Me.
do I want to? I'm not gonna play my colonization card.
You have plans. Big plans.
Plans? They're not big plans. They're just plans.
He's calling it.
He's calling it.
Already calling it.
I don't see Jesse plays last very often, so I would be shocked.
Thank you for the
That's not to say it's never happened,
Me
but
not being last.
It's pretty rare. All right, Melissa, what say you? Do you want to move and attack?
I'm gonna move to Silas.
Are you going to the surface or to the orbit?
Silas.
Attack!
All right, he has no units here, so you just take it from him.
Oh wow. Just like that.
Yeah. If he'd left some units behind, she could have fought them.
Every player with at least one. Oh, that's influence. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So never mind. So that's it. I just.
Did you want to play colonization?
I have to play.
You
it.
don't have to.
I have to play to the end of your because this is
The
fixing
next
to
time it
come
comes to you, you're going to have to play it. So
when it comes to me.
no. When I'm holding this and I ask you if you want to follow, you're going to have to play it.
Then I'll wait to see what you do to see if I get anything additional.
Okay, hopefully nobody comes and takes some of your stuff.
I don't think they could. He can't move. He's refreshing. He has no command, so he has to refresh.
This is what she was talking about at the beginning. She's ruthless. All right, so you're done then.
Surprise command.
Yes. Oh, I moved. So that was my final command right there.
All right, Jesse.
All right, I'm refreshing.
Any fan of Heartboard games likes every one of you, but still, I think most would like to see Jesse in last place. Oh my goodness!
I need 2 cards.
They just want the little guy to win.
That
That's
was-
what
Yeah.
it is.
They just root for the underdogs.
I think it was having a nail, wasn't it? That he was last.
Were you?
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm terrible at that game. I'm
Yeah.
surprised I
We
wasn't
were
in
all,
last.
Yeah, no, we all lost to Melissa.
Melissa had like 100 points more than
Yeah,
us.
but-
Yeah.
All right, next up.
What say?
My turn. I say research and build, please.
No, well,
that.
the one I have tracked may have been the pregame, but Joe had 7 points.
And the
was
first one
pre-
was that was the pregame one.
Joe had 7. And
I
everybody
have
else
them all
had
tracked. Let me
normal.
see. Heaven and Ale plays. Oh yeah, Melissa won both times.
Yeah, she won both
The
times.
second time Melissa had 49. I had 24. Joe had 14, and Jesse had 5.
Ah, that's
Oh,
right.
dear.
I did a little worse.
But the other time, it wasn't like that.
Mhm.
You only had 1 point less than Melissa.
Yeah. Tried
But
something
we
different.
still both
No,
lost.
just.
No, that first game, I was like, it's going, and I was like, no, I'm lost.
Jesse J, you're not
No,
too mean.
You're good.
You're just European. Okay, research and build. I'm going to research and build for sure. I'll put this out on cloaking. Put this out on warbots.
Research and build.
And this one. Yeah, I'll put this on linguistics. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. And every time I place a technology, I get a victory point. So 3 points for that, please.
Colonization only scores everything, like even
Yep.
this stuff.
Yep. Yep.
Nice.
All right, next I'm going to play my colonization card. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 plus 4 is 18.
Mm-hmm.
Because this thing says I get a victory points per ally, so I have 1 ally. And that's that.
Counting.
Melissa, research and build.
All right, I'm gonna put this metal here for the cloaking.
Oh, I forgot my card. Own at least 3 metal goods. Oh, 3! I only have 2.
Oh. I'm not gonna do mine either because
I'm so sad now.
you didn't do recruit, so I won't get mine. But that's okay because I'll get other points for these other things. So that's I'm okay with it. I'll do it
I'm
later.
so sad.
All right. So now these academies, where does this go? Like
You
out
can
into the
build
world?
it on your world ship, or you can build it on a planet that you have influence at. I mean, that you have a cube at. So you could build it on Silas, or you could build it on Centina.
And then the city's the same thing.
Yep, or you could build it on your world ship.
Sad boy Ronald. Unlucky.
And don't forget, each planet is limited to just 1 building. And if someone comes along later and takes that planet from you, they take that building from you too. Not that the base is the only one to do you any good afterwards. The other ones just, increase your income or increase your...
Now, if it's in your ship, like on this part.
No one can take it from you there.
Okay, so I'm gonna put.
But it does not do anything.
Oh.
These don't do anything except for give you more control markers or whatever.
But if I were to put it on there, I could like leave a person there.
You could, but it doesn't really matter if someone takes the academy from you. It doesn't do anything. You understand?
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna do that. I'm going to put the cloaking here. and
That's
then
because they already have lots of buildings on them already,
I'm gonna
Jesse
put
J. They don't want
this
you coming in
here.
building a new
Empty
building.
planets.
I'm gonna put this here.
They're very
to
tiny,
take this off, and I
despite
spend
how big they
5
look.
for this to get this, and I'm gonna put it up here on this one.
Real estate's
Okay,
very
maybe I
expensive.
didn't make it clear to you. That academy does not do anything if you build it on your warship except take up a spot where you could have a base.
You want to put? Where are you?
You could
throw it
put
on
it on
Silas.
on a planet.
You want to leave it here?
Oh, up there. So just
All
put
it
on
does is clog
Silas.
you up.
Okay.
Yeah, you could also put it here because you're in Santina as well, or here.
It's like a bad Mexican dinner.
I'm gonna put it on little space, the little planet. It fills that hole. My academy is right in that crater.
Sure. Is it my turn?
No, she's still going.
Oh my gosh.
Crater Institute of Technology.
All right, so I paid for this.
Home of the Fighting Meteors.
Paid for this with that, so that's 2 for this one. And I paid for that with this, so here's the
Or
2.
asteroids.
So now I have cloaking, ignored hazards,
Mm-hmm.
and I wish to colonization.
All right, so you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Hashtag
8,
Melissa.
9, 10,
Indeed.
11, 12.
And this one. Did you count that planet?
Probably not. 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Plus your little cards.
Oh, this isn't done.
13.
Hey, sleepiest. Sleepiest with the raid. How's it going, sleepiest?
Hey, thanks for that raid.
Oh,
there's
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, Katie.
Hey, it's Katie. Hello. Good to see you.
Ever so rare raid.
Hey,
Thanks for the raid, by the way.
We don't get a lot of raids in board gaming.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Hello.
Sleepiest.
Oh my gosh, I love those emotes.
So, how many board games do we have in here?
Hey guys.
Hello,
Yep, and they come in on one of our heavier days, as far as
Yes, this is a Empires of the
yeah, we're
Void.
playing a giant game. We are hard board
D&D. They
games,
just
by the
played
way.
D&D.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, awesome!
Yes.
Then you are gamers.
Awesome.
You are in the right place. Then.
Yes.
Yeah, this one's about a lot of things D&D is about.
Yeah.
Going out, exploring, fighting people,
Yeah.
exploiting people.
Getting
Making
Allies.
negotiations.
Yes.
Yay.
Well, thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, we have a whole universe of characters in a in a universe.
We're in space.
We're
In space.
The final frontier.
The depths of space, and we
Right.
can't fight each
Melissa
other and everything
I
like
scored
that.
mine.
Just scored her points, which puts her right here in second place.
But thanks for choosing us to raid to.
Yeah,
Very
thank
much.
you guys. How was D&D? Are you guys playing 5th edition?
I have yet to play 5th edition.
It's good.
I played 4th, and then we went back to 3.5 because they weren't fans of 4th.
I like 4th too. I mean, I like 3.5, 4, and 5. I'm one of the rare people that likes them all.
Well,
Oh.
wasn't
I mean,
the,
not second. Let's not get
wasn't that
ridiculous.
wasn't the
I'll take
show that was
second.
D&D? It was based on second, wasn't it?
A show?
The
The
end stages
show.
and a dragon just attacked the civilians we tried to send to
Oh.
safety. So, oh, that's not good. Never good. Just give it some gold. That usually works.
Protect
Gosh, what is
civilians.
that show now? I can't think of it.
Wait, are you talking about Game of Thrones? No, okay.
Based on D&D.
Isn't that the...
It'll come to.
Oh,
she kills
wait, the dragon
she
attacks
kills monsters.
civilians?
That's it. She kills monsters.
How interesting. Yeah, she
Is
kills
that it?
monsters. That's a play, yeah.
That was based on 2. D&D,
Yeah, because it was
version
written.
two.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
it's set in the
80s
old timey days. So Jesse was just about to take his turn
Yeah,
researching
I just
and building.
Did my, my
Researching,
little, whatever
building.
that card is.
Colonization.
Yeah, I just colonization points. So I'm done.
Well, let's go ahead and put these over here.
He wants to build more bases.
Yeah, I'm gonna build 2. For 3, then 9, so that's $12. And 4 power is what I need.
Oh well, that makes sense. He's got 4. His has extra base space.
Yeah, he must have a thing
Extra
that says
base
build 4 bases or
space.
something. I've never seen anyone build all 4 of them before.
Built all
Bad,
4
bad
of
dragon. Somebody gotta whoop this dragon. Exactly. Whoop it.
Well, he
whoop it
happened.
good.
He happened to look
Dragon.
out and get like 2 mushrooms in one turn, plus pick one up. I mean,
well,
he
I
just,
mean, I also got Arzos, which lets me put new goods on any track. But it still did work out. You're right.
If you have a delivery thing and it says end up at a place, do you have to land up there or do you be in orbit?
No, you can do it from orbit.
Okay.
slice and dice it. Dragon sushi.
But there are some special rules about deliveries. For example, if Melissa had a delivery that started in Silas, she can't just immediately pick it up. She's got to spend 1 just to like
Pick it up.
to pick it up. She can't just, I'm already there. It's not convenient like that. And the same is true for the delivery. You can't be like, I'm already there, I deliver it. Nope. You got to spend 1. Unless you like, if you move there, you don't have to spend 1.
Okay. If you move there, you can just end up in orbit to pick it up or deliver
Yep.
it. Okay.
And
All
there's
right.
a whole bunch more rules about deliveries. There's like 2 pages on deliveries in here.
I am done with my thing.
So you need to do colonization now. You must.
You must.
I must do it. Then let's do it.
So give
1,
it to me.
2, 3, 4,
Colonization. Here you go.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you have 9 on the board.
I have 6
10,
here.
12, 13. Oh, wait. Oh, all yours are.
Yeah. That's why I did it.
10,
4
13,
points.
14.
I count 15.
Yeah.
On the board? Or
I count
total?
15 total.
Yeah, 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, and then the 9 on the
6,
board.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, that's it.
And did
We
you have any
all
of
did
the
very
little
well.
empire cards you wanted to cash
Yeah,
in?
do you have any little cards to say
Yeah, I think that's right.
You just keep it.
Oh, okay.
you put it because it's going to score
Control
again.
2 adjacent planet regions.
Yeah.
That is
So you get
You
accurate.
do,
Two
so you
more.
get 2 more points.
17 points.
Look at all of us.
Look at all of us.
That's
Oh,
18
you get
points.
the 20. Oh, yeah, that's true.
You had 16.
Yeah. Two
Oh, I
more.
already had 1, right?
Yeah, you had 15. Then
Yeah, you already have
plus
one for the
so you have
attacking.
16, then you had 2 more. So that's 18.
Yes, that's right.
Good.
We're good.
So now we're going to pass this to the new beginning player, which will be Melissa.
Me.
And she gets to decide what action we're all going to take. Bad dragon. Slice and
I
dice
didn't get
it.
to go.
Oh, but it's... Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh,
You didn't get to,
oh.
oh, sorry about that, Joe.
So it's still on you.
He scored.
It's on the other side of the mountain range.
I'm sorry, I forgot
So
that you were
It
here.
ran away, apparently.
Well, you already did your colonization because you did on your turn.
Yep.
Okay.
He did his as
So
well.
this is a regular turn for you.
Yeah, then I'm doing the research and build. So I'm gonna build the warp. That's 4. I'm gonna build this, which is 5. So that's those 2 cards. And
Okay.
then I will. What's that?
It's on the other side of a mountain range. I hate when that happens, when the dragon's on the other side of a mountain range.
I got actually one of the really cool things I got when I was doing Loot Crate back, many moons ago. There was a dice. It was like a little dice holder thing. It was a dragon, and the dice, the 20-sided die, fit into this little space that the dragon held on top of the little platform.
Cool.
That was one of my better things I got from Loot Crate.
Cool.
Though we don't really have very many uses to do for 20-sided dice in regular board game. I mean, we used a lot of Magic.
And I'll spend.
I have a lot of 20-sided dice for
6.
Magic.
And I'll put a base.
Awesome.
And
You
I'm
got your
done.
bases covered, I see.
Ah.
Well, Jesse definitely does. All right.
Yep.
Pass that to you.
All right. What say I? What say I to do? Sorry, Joe. Move and attack.
Move and attack.
Yep. And I'm moving
You
up.
move up.
Spend 1 command.
One command I have.
All right.
And,
She takes control of Tan Fu.
but see, I did it very nicely after you scored them. I came in after you already scored them. Yeah,
That's
and
too
I'm
late.
not trying to
You can't
attack you
qualify.
directly.
I do have a question because you have some whatchamacallums there.
Uh-oh. Oh, maybe I shouldn't do that.
You lose.
Would I lose
That's what
my
I asked
influence?
earlier. I thought,
Oh, maybe
Well,
I
I
shouldn't
know
do that.
if she fights
Oh, maybe I should
someone
go down to
there,
this
but
one.
she didn't have to fight. She just walked.
Maybe I should do.
Alright.
Maybe I should go to this one. If that's the issue,
Let me get my electronic version. I'll never find it in that book. It's like
because
40
I could
pages
just move
long.
down to this bottom one and do it there.
The other one's worth 2 points. This one's just worth
I know,
1.
but I might lose an influence if I go up there.
What I miss?
She took another one of Joe's planets.
After he scored. I'm indirectly attacking. See, I already wait until the
Wow.
people are out. Then I
Joe.
come in.
I'm gonna
She's
get
a
revenge for
scavenger.
you, Joe. Oh, it's my turn?
No, not your
No.
turn yet.
Okay.
We're looking something up.
What?
I might not take that one.
Yes. Unfortunately, if you take that over, you will lose those.
No. Then put me down to this one instead.
Is this a thing even possible?
she has to fight.
No, she doesn't. There's nothing to fight. Oh,
There's
yeah,
nothing
you do
to
have to
fight.
fight this stronghold. That's right.
Oh Lord, I gotta fight everything around here, but I don't lose an influence.
And why is that?
Because there's a.
Because he has a stronghold here.
All right,
Oh,
so
specifically
I use
strong.
3 dice or 4 dice,
You get 1 die. Okay. I'll take this one.
so I get 4 because I have a base.
Formula Day
Three.
uses a D20, I think.
I got a
doesn't it?
6.
He rolled a 2, so he has a total of 3 power.
I have 6.
Or is it all the other weird
You
ones?
have 6 plus 1 plus 1, so you have 8, and plus your card.
1.
Okay.
Alright.
Joe, what about your card?
Do I have to play one?
Because it's just a stronghold. He's not like really
Because I'm
there.
defending?
I think you do. But since you lost, you can either keep that card or you can discard it and get a new one.
Oh yeah, one of the
that's
new
nice.
rules.
Oh, I didn't know that was a rule.
Well,
That's because last time I taught
Covered
you
at the
wrong.
beginning.
So this is basically your chance to get rid of a card if you want. Either way, you're gonna.
I'll play this one and I'm going to take it back.
Okay.
It's a 2. Wait, how much was hers?
oh,
She rolled a
1.
6 to begin with.
yeah, I had a
And you put-
6,
you
and I
put
had a
down a
1.
one.
So that's 7, 8,
8, 9.
9. I have a 9 total.
And I had a a 3.
You just have 3. There's no way you can compete
Yeah,
with that.
All right. Yeah, I'll go 2 and then I'll take the card back.
Great. So just Melissa, we'll put your thing here. There's a lot of blue on the board.
Oh, Melissa, you're so mean. Somebody's got to put a stop to you. So, this thing says if a player wins a battle, is that even possible since she doesn't have people there? To win a battle there? Because you said it just takes her square.
Yeah, you don't even have to fight me. It just takes it.
But could I? Could I fight some? I want to fight something to, relieve that effect, basically.
Corzar Centina Bounty.
You may place 1 influence on Corzar.
I want to attack the surface. This wins a battle on the surface or against the researcher. I guess the question is it considered a battle if you just take the square?
I don't think it's a battle because you don't follow any of these steps. Choose 3 of your units, roll dice, blah blah blah. That's a battle.
Yeah, choose 3 of your units. Roll dice for the chosen unit. Take the highest die, add it to the total power of your 3 units.
I think it's
Battle.
not a battle.
Yeah. No battle.
Okay.
And I can't find it on the internet at all.
That's right, because you can search stuff.
That's what I was
You
looking
have
at.
to do a lovely refresh.
So there's no way to fulfill this then?
Not you, not right now.
Not for anybody, as long as nobody puts anything there.
But there's plenty of other ways to make points than that.
No, I'm just saying that's never going to be fulfilled.
Oh, because
Well,
you can't
if
battle
you
with
went
something
there and
there.
took over and then left some of your units there, someone
That's
could go there
good
and
for
fight them.
somebody else. I'm not going to do that.
Oh.
But if you abandon it, then someone can just take it from you.
Right, but I don't want both to happen, is what I'm saying. Because they would take it from me and get the card if I left people there. There's no benefit for me to
No.
leave people there if I go
It's
take it.
just
Okay. Well, that changes quite a bit. So you can't even attack the people then, the researchers.
No. Mm-mm. There's no one to attack. She left the planet completely defenseless. She killed all the natives and then left.
yeah. So you can go in there.
Her
and,
flag is sitting there.
Yeah,
you
you
could
can-
like attack the flag, but it doesn't fight back. It's just a flag.
And
You
it
can
never
take it
will.
over, but there's no battle.
But there's plenty of other places you can go.
I know, I'm just saying. Okay. There's no rush in that case. Checking my stuff, checking my stuff. Let's just go south one. This thing.
What do you get?
Another mushroom.
Oh, you sure like those mushrooms.
That's what I was
I'm
about to
telling you.
say.
Building.
Another orbital platform. Put your red cube there.
Geez, those planets are just, I mean, they're building central.
They
That's
love
it.
buildings.
So, she chose to move and attack.
Yeah,
Alright.
so he did a move and attack. You want to move and attack?
You could take his red square. It's
Good.
just open for the taking. No one's there to do anything.
No defense.
Why are you telling him that?
Well,
Because you've been taking all of his stuff?
Well, where else is he gonna go? He's already got a purple square there, and so he could warp to here. I mean,
Oh, I can't make it there.
because you only have one move.
I gotta.
I just think it's the best.
I can't move there.
Yeah, you could on the top. Just
It's
on
not,
the top.
it's not linked there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
On the top part.
She's talking about that little planet.
Yeah, the little smaller one. And then you
Oh.
could eventually move into the bigger one. But you don't even have to fight anything if you go to the small planet. You just...
What's
You
her
don't have
group?
to fight anything on
What's her
either
group?
one.
She takes everybody else's stuff and teleports out where they.
Yeah.
That's our
We
game.
took your stuff, but that's open over there for you. But there's like somebody living there right now. No, you just go ahead.
No, go ahead. They
You
won't
just go.
lie.
I
Just
tell
go
you, it's
on
really easy. You just land there and you take
in.
it.
Just go on
That's what I've
in.
been doing.
I mean, they just left it. I mean, it's just
All right, I'm gonna
abandoned.
move over to the. I'm gonna leave these guys there. And I'm gonna move over to Little Planet.
Oh, you do have two
Jesse,
pieces.
can you
This one?
yeah
Remove
take your
by
cube off
square.
and put the purple one on?
Oh, Joe. You made a mistake. I'm now going to go back and wipe you off the planet.
He wants that 1 point.
I'm so
Very important.
No,
That's
no,
my
no.
point.
I'm going to keep going.
Oh, I'm so in Discord. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Melissa, what's going on, really?
I don't even
All done?
know.
I mean, I wrote,
Yeah, I'm done.
I
All
have
he
so
did
much
was
force.
took Melissa's advice. That was
No,
her that told
was
him to
his
do
first
that.
mistake.
If you really want to attack
That was his
someone,
second mistake.
you should go for Melissa.
But if I don't go for him, he's just going to keep following me. That's why.
But you can just keep going.
Yeah.
And you'll just keep following me. I won't gain anything.
Take his
Maybe,
yellow
maybe
square. Look, see, no
You
one's
got nowhere
there.
to go
Just
from
take
here.
his yellow
Melissa,
square.
you're
Except
about
for
to get in
my-
trouble with me.
I can go around.
No, don't
You can't
take
go
the yellow
through
squares.
Or you're not. I don't.
You can go through there. You don't land. You can go through it.
We'll see.
One.
We'll see.
Ooh, fixing a fight. Or no, not fighting.
I don't think I'm going to fight them. Do I have a fight with them?
You could fight them. I mean,
They're
they're
kind of
just
harsh.
two dice, 2 power. That's it.
That's kind of rough.
Well, you got stuff, don't you?
I got stuff? What stuff?
I got stuff.
I got 1, 2. I got
All right.
4 dice.
I'm not
and
really an
2
attacky
power.
type of people.
I mean, y'all
Oh,
are
that
equal
attitude.
in equal in power because he has a 2 and you have a 2.
I have 3 because of my base.
Oh, so you have 3. So you have 3, he has 2, and you get 4 dice, he gets 2 dice.
I don't like these odds because of the dice.
I mean, all you have to do is go back to this, wouldn't you?
Yeah. All right, I'll attack. I don't know why I'm
Roll,
listening to
'cause you're the
Melissa.
red.
Why'd you give the dice to him, Melissa? Come
'Cause he's on
on.
the red planet.
You know he's the best with dice.
That's not true.
I'm the worst with dice.
5 to 4. I don't know if I did the math yet. Oh, right. There's that. What's the current situation?
Card.
I have 7 and they have 7.
So
Oh,
it's up to
okay.
the card.
Oh, no.
I'm about to lose. I'm about to lose, and it's all your fault. I knew I shouldn't have done this.
Lip 'em.
Oh, you won! Yay, you won! You won! See?
I get 1 victory point.
Yay! Should be happy.
You're
I
cute.
did it.
All right.
All I did was make it easy for someone else to come in there and have victory points.
You just knocked down the person in the way.
And you got 2 goods.
Good.
Good.
So I'm on the surface of this planet.
All right. You're next.
Am I now? No.
What board games even use D20s?
Formula D is what I said earlier. Let's see.
Yeah, we just use all our D20s for
Canon
Magic.
Empire
That's
card.
been a while.
To keep one of them.
Depending on how you play Smash Up, you might use some D20s in there. TI4 uses a bunch of different polyhedral dice, but I don't think it uses any D20s.
Oh, I'm out of money here.
You could always scavenge.
No.
You could do a card action.
You know. Can,
So that's
Wouldn't be able to
without
use mine,
you.
but I can refresh.
Leamy Lemons, thanks
Leamy
for that
Lemons.
follow. We heart you. Thanks for being here.
thanks, Katie,
so
for the
much.
lurkin'. I need to... what to do? Scavenge or refresh or...
I'm gonna go refill my water while I'm gonna refresh on my turn.
But it gives y'all a chance to do any action for just one.
I don't have anything to spend. So.
She doesn't have any to spend either.
You do.
I have one.
Yeah. Which isn't something. It's something. Okay.
He could spend. He can't do anything with it though, because he can't move an attack with it because he.
No, but I could do one of the other actions.
He could get one of the other actions, but I mean, how many cards are you holding?
I have no cards.
He has no card, so he'll recruit, or he might research and build, but he's not holding any.
I got two of
He's
these.
got
at
two
$5.
bars. He has 2 bars, but he's already used the bars.
Yeah.
I could put them over here.
So he can't do any research, but he could.
How
build.
dare you, sir?
I'm just telling him what he can do, so he can work it through.
I love how everyone's pitting everyone else against everyone else.
I'm not pitting him against. I'm just saying that he could choose if he wants to choose that.
Well, the other options don't really yield much for me. Diplomacy, that was putting
If you want to do
influence out,
diplomacy
right?
the hard way, you
Yeah.
lay down cards and then roll a die. If you roll equal to or lower than that value, you can put an influence on any planet.
On any planet.
Any planet.
Right.
Not Sarkeen Regency. Any planet. They don't diplomatize.
They're not a planet. Well, it looks like I am going to have to scavenge.
Scavenge.
So I'm not researching. Can't afford it. Not recruiting. Can't afford it. Alright. I'm going to refresh.
I will also refresh. So I get 5 and 2 cards.
Jesse needs to get
3
his
more
cards
cards,
first.
please. Thank you.
No events?
No.
No event.
What are you doing?
Well, I mean, I could just spin one thing and do another thing. But
You
as
can't.
Joe so eloquently pointed out,
You can't move.
I don't need to move. I'm right where I want to be.
Oh. Do it.
I'm going to
do it.
refresh.
I'm refreshing as well. So I get 3 cards for me, please. Those cards are dwindling.
Oh, I've got an event.
Oh, I better look at mine. Oh, I got 2 events.
Here's one of your cards. The deck is empty.
It ended on my thing.
Could you shuffle this?
So what
no,
does that
it's
mean?
Jesse's.
Oh, on Jesse's. Oh, so what does that mean? How many more turns do we get?
That means that orange thing is going to have to come back around to you.
Mm-hmm.
Once it does, then we all get one more chance at having the orange thing.
This game went by fast, didn't it?
It's
Yeah.
supposed to be fast. That's the whole point of it. It's like
But
you
like the
want to
other
play
night,
TI4,
it
but
wasn't
you only have
fast.
3 hours. It was fast. It was much faster than TI4 was, and they were only playing
For
with 3
sure.
players.
I mean, not this one. This
But
is
also-
wrong.
But
We
also,
were
I had
all
to
learning.
teach them. I had to teach
Yeah,
all 3 of them
all
how to
3
play
of
from
us had never
scratch.
played.
It was very slow. All right, He-Crix invasion. Strange beings from afar have come to invade the planet. Place 2 He-Crix invaders in orbit here.
Hey, you can attack the place now.
If a player wins a battle against them, they place 2 influence here, gain a victory point, and gain 1 random good. They discard this card and the He-Crix tokens.
Well, there's a way to attack the planet, right? Kind of? Or is that not the planet?
No, they are invading. They don't live there. You're like so obsessed.
It's like, I want to
Well, I
attack
want to
this
fulfill
planet.
this thing.
It's irrelevant.
Yeah, exactly.
It's totally like irrelevant to the game, though.
It's irrelevant.
Just has it out for this planet. So Tina must suffer.
What does it say over there? Jesse gets to win the game or something? What does it say?
Well, it's just something to do.
just
It's right
get
from
gain a
One
point in
victory
it.
point.
Yeah, And I'm right by it. That's why I was asking.
You already have the influence on Corzar. That wouldn't even help you.
Gets a victory point though. Just incentive to attack the planet. I'm ready to attack things. I'm not near anything to attack.
You can go here and not attack and get 2 victory points at the end for nothing.
I can get 3 if I can attack. Anyways, continue.
Arzos. World ship down. A giant ship has crashed on Arzos. Scan the surface for survivors. This is a card action. Choose a number of commands to spend and roll a die. Subtract the die result from the command, and the result is the number of survivors found. Each survivor gives you 1 victory point. If a player gains 3 or more victory points from this action, discard this card.
So what space do you have to be in there? You have to be in orbit to attack them?
Yeah, they're in orbit.
How do you do the Arthas thing?
It's a card action. You don't have to be there. Dimension Gate at Tanlock. Tanlockians have used the dimensional gate for thousands of years. When moving, any player can move from Tanlock to anywhere on the board as if the regions were adjacent. We had the opposite of this last time. You could fly to Tanlock. This time you can fly from Tanlock. Did you get your last card, Melissa?
Yes, I have 4.
Alright, so we are coming down to the end of the game now. The end game has been triggered.
So now this is to Joe now? Yes.
Yep, because we all did a refresh. This is your second to last time to choose what action.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just saying that because of space, I guess. With the TQ
Yeah, I mean, they
comparison.
have a lot in common, the 2 games. Following actions, like there's a leader action and everyone follows the action. You never played TI4. I can't believe you didn't jump in that game the other night. It would have been so easy.
Well, I had an obligation to teach the other game.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I'm going to recruit. So I get 2.
Recruit?
Oh,
Who does such things?
Him.
Oh, I know what I can do now. Cool.
Okay. And then I'm going to spend 6 and buy 2 bots.
Fine.
And they're going on my world ship.
He's put bots. It's like a Borg ship on there.
Yep. All about war. War bots. Ronald.
Are the Borg about war?
They're about
They're about
Assimilation.
Yeah.
Assimilation.
Resistance
war.
is futile.
Done.
You will be assimilated.
I'm done.
Resistance is futile.
Futile. Futile. Futile.
Futiles.
Futile. It's rubbish. No
Oh,
reason.
I'm not doing
No reason.
that for sure.
Futiles.
To resist, you will be assimilated.
So, recruiting, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I want to do recruit.
Oh no?
I don't think I do.
You could pay 2 little
What's your other
thingies to do
options?
anything else.
You know what? I am going to recruit. I'm going to recruit a warbot.
Whoa, bots.
Whoa. Bot.
Whoa, bots, get out the way.
I believe it's Melissa's turn.
My turn. I am recruiting both of my star sloops.
Oh. Okay.
Reasons.
All right.
Gotcha.
So that's $6, right?
Yep, $6.
I remember these reasons. Last game.
Dumb reason.
but it's done.
It's done. I'm gonna recruit just one cyborg. Outcast. Alright.
Stupid, silly, dumb star sloops. They don't even do anything.
They're ships.
But they're on a ship.
They're
I have
on a
three.
ship.
I have 3 ships.
So
on
everyone
a
has
ship.
recruited. Did you recruit, Jesse?
I did.
Okay, so this is my second to last time to choose an action. Where's Tanfu? Oh,
Across the world.
Now you could move up to this place
And teleport.
because now that that card's out, when moving, any player can move from here to anywhere on the board. So you can just bloop bloop and then off you go.
where's Tanlock?
10 locks right here, right next to you. 2 spaces.
I have a bad feeling.
You should.
If I choose move and attack, Jesse's gonna go attack those vermin things. He's gonna get some for it. And I don't like that one bit.
What am I gonna get for it? I can't get that.
You get what
You
it
get
says
that
on
card.
here.
Now you're
What's
gonna
an
get that card
influence?
stuff.
You get a victory point and 1 random good
2 influence.
and 2 influence.
Which is better than this card. You get a good
Yeah, it's
and
way
influence.
better.
It's better than this.
You know what would be better? Both.
You should write a strongly worded letter to Ryan Laukat and
I
tell
already
him.
have.
There's no way to get both.
I don't know
Give
why
it
you're so
up.
obsessed. You have
I don't know
TVs
what
that
Give
says
course
that.
I keep bringing it up, not me.
All right. But no, I didn't bring it up. I said I know what you're going to do. You're going to attack these guys. And you said, you know what would be better? This. That's what you said.
No, cars
We
are
have this
back
on
again.
She brought it up, to
What?
be honest.
Not me.
Did you?
Yeah, she's the one that pointed that
I
out.
did nothing. Tra-la-la.
Tra la 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 la. What action should I take? Let us know in the chat.
If you
Just
kiss
do the
her, I'll
scavenge.
make you
See, I'm not scavenging. I'm full
bring some
up.
home.
I don't know what card you have, so I can't answer that for you.
It does serve well as a faster TI,
Diplomacy.
but I'd probably play TI with the choice. Oh, I wouldn't.
I couldn't
Move and
handle
attack, please.
TI. It's too much for me.
Move and attack.
I am cool with this moving and attacking. Golly, I mean everything's crash, boom, bah. And then where do you go?
Then where do I go? What? I'm going to attack the Tanlokians.
Oh, that's a shame.
Why?
See,
Nothing,
you promoted
nothing,
that. You were
Joe.
like, you just be right here. 1, 2, 1, 2. You'd be like,
No, I
fighting.
thought you were zooming away. That's okay. I'll. Oh, foolies! I can't zoom. Well, no, I can
You
zoom.
can't
away.
get there anyways, Melissa. That's
Yeah, I
just all the way
can.
across the planet.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's where you
4.
want to go?
Yeah, that's where I was gonna go because you can go there and transfer anywhere. But I was gonna.
Well, with that kind of speed, you can walk it. You can
You
fly
can go anywhere you want.
That's
But
a-
it had goods on it still. I wanted to go attack it before I zoomed away.
That's where I'm going too.
She can't get there.
Yeah, I can.
Do you have a cloak?
I have a clue.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's where I'm going too.
Everyone's going to Tanlock.
Yep. Party at Tanloke.
All right. I guess I'm going too.
Party at Tanloke's house.
That's all right. I'll make other.
Well, maybe I shouldn't attack that then. Maybe I should go somewhere else since everyone else wants to attack it.
But it's okay. I'm not gonna attack it. If
I'm
no one
going
else is
there
going.
whether you're there or not. Let me put it that way.
Well, I might make.
If you're in my way, then you're just in my way.
I might go somewhere else then. Oh, I could just come here.
Move and attack on speed.
Why are you choosing to now go somewhere else, Melissa?
Or you can go here.
I'm going to stay here in orbit.
Oh. I guess
Look
that
at
works. That's a compromise.
For reasons.
Oh, I didn't want to go there now. Now there's only one good. I wanted 2 goods.
I'm going there for different reasons.
I have to spend 1, 2 of these.
Alright, my turn, eh?
Mhm.
I'm moving up to 10 food. I'll just take the shortened route.
You lied.
1, 2.
How dare you, madam?
I'll take that purple thing off. Put mine here. That was just easier.
You're going to have to remove your things.
Oh, rats, that was the reason I didn't want to go there the last time. Fine, you get to keep your little thing.
What happened?
I can't go up there or I have to remove my influence, so I'm coming to Corzar.
Oh, why is that? Is that because of the card?
Because
or
of
something?
because I have influence up
Okay,
there.
well,
If I try to attack it, I have to take one of
It's
my
not an
things
attack
off.
though.
It is.
It's not a battle, but Ryan Laukat says specifically that if you take this off of here, it gets people mad and you lose your influence.
Ooh.
So move me 1.
There's a change
2,
in power,
here.
they get mad. Oh, so you're going into the orbit?
1, 2.
Orbit or planet?
No, I'm attacking this planet.
I'm there.
Yeah.
Good.
You have to attack me.
Sure.
Why there, not measle?
Because I have influence. I'm
No.
gonna have to remove it if I go there. That was the thing with Danfu. If I come here, I don't have to remove an influence.
I thought we had an allegiance, an alliance.
There's nowhere else for me to go.
10 luck.
Why don't you go there and take his artifact?
You said you were going to Tan Luck. Why don't you go to Tan Luck?
This is a negotiation.
This is the this game. You think about what you're gonna do, and then
Then
everybody
you
else
yell until
and everybody else tells you why you
All
should
right,
do it.
I'll go here only because.
It's worth 3 points, and that Corzar is only worth 2.
Wow.
Plus, you can get a good.
Oh my, oh my.
And only because I don't have to fight whatever extra things
Talk you into it
have.
because he knows I'm going there. I'm going to demolish whoever's
So
in my
you
way.
knock these down. And now you have to fight the 10 Luckians.
Oh, but
And
if,
me.
but if you go over there, how much power do you have?
A bunch.
Well, how much is a bunch? I need math because there's only how many do you have here?
At least 8. 4 here, and then my 2
4.
cyborgs would be 8.
You can only bring 3 units into battle.
Yes, you can only fight
Yeah,
with
2
3.
cyborgs and my ship. That's 8.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 8. And I only have 1. I literally have 1. I'm gonna have to stay here. I can't fight against that. I just can't. I can't do it.
Can these sloops move? Or they just stay still?
No, you can move.
Oh, the
with
sloop
those.
is a spaceship.
Oh, so it can move?
Yeah,
So could you have moved that on your turn?
you can only move one group at a time.
Ah.
I can't fight against all that base power that he has and everything
You have
else
to
with
leave
those people.
the-
I don't have enough things.
You have to leave that
So
on
I must
certain
fight
planets
you, Ronald.
to hold a guy.
Yeah.
So
Actually, you know what? I'll just come here. Thank you.
are you sure?
Yep.
You're certain? Not that one. I'll try to move that one too.
You spent the 2 power to move over there?
Yeah, I had all.
She'd already spent it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's only 2 to get
Yeah, it's
that.
only 2. So 1.
Wow,
2.
that was a turn. Eternity.
That was like a quantum problem where she.
And now he's just going to go to Centina and take your planet from you.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing
That
what I
was,
said.
that was like in the Marvel universe,
Yeah.
14 million things, only one.
It's like I just couldn't imagine fighting against that much power.
My turn, right?
And you have probably more power than I do. I have no power.
Don't go to Tamlin. Are you going there? Don't go there. Where are you
No.
going
Joe's
there?
about to come and attack you if you go
Where
to
are you
Tan
going
Luck.
there?
Yeah, but I can always from Tanlok is since it's as a dimensional gate, I can always
He's going
fight
home.
back the next time I move.
He's going where? Where's he going?
Let's go to Tan Luck.
Like I said.
So you attack. They attack 2. Mind read plus they get to. What is that? Oh, that's a card thing.
It doesn't really matter. Someone that's better with dice roll these.
Deliveries are only played on card actions? Or is
Yeah,
that
card
triggered now?
actions.
No, I thought those were
The
different.
deliveries, if you in your what it says.
Yeah, in my movement on 10 Loke.
Okay.
Pick up a cargo token.
Cargo token.
I want Joe to know.
People can steal this from you.
Okay.
They can attack you and steal it from you, and they will also steal that card from you too. And then if they make the delivery, they get whatever it says.
The destination is Arzos. I don't want to see your face over there.
Oh, you better not see your
We'll
face over
see.
there. I
Just
say,
so you
let him
know where
see
I'm
the
going.
whites of your eyes.
I say everybody attack Jesse all at once.
Why? Based on what?
I just want squares in the world. Is pretty much the thing.
Okay, let's attack this thing.
I care not to want to have to attack people, but I want my squares.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's gonna be 8. Am I missing some, or is it just those? Yeah, it's just those, right? Who's rolling against me?
Melissa.
Oh,
Yahtzee.
6.
same here. So many dice.
That's
Alright.
like yesterday in Arkham Horror. I had like 20 dice at one point for an attack.
Oh gosh.
So what do they have? 8 right now,
Yep.
and I have 14.
Oh, if you have 14, there's no way they can win because the card's only 4. That'd be 12 is the max.
Right.
So flip them apart. The stuff, the delivery thing goes on your ship.
Oh, this thing. Like that.
Yep.
Let me just move this room over here. Reading. Okay. All right.
Yep, 6, 9, 12.
You can't win.
It's not her. It's just 10 look.
I said you.
Of course, yes. That was so clear.
You. That applies. Dutch Yoda.
Thank you for the follow, Dutch Yoda. We heart you.
Dutch
Thanks for
Dutch,
being here.
Dutch Yoda.
We see Dutch Yoda all the time over at Brothers Murph.
Yoda. Dutch Yoda.
Dutch Yoda, are you a frequenter of the Dice Tower Con that is coming up? Let me know.
So put your cube there, Jesse,
My cube is here.
and you get a point.
And a point. Yes. Great.
My turn.
Hold up.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Yes, it is your turn.
Proceed.
When can I use this? It says pay 1 Empire card to work.
What's it called?
Warp.
Warp speed.
Warp.
You may move your world ship and any number of units with it to any region on the board as if it were adjacent. This costs 1 Empire card, which you must discard
So I just do it no matter.
during movement.
Also, Dutch, if you're in the other room, like well, actually, Brothers Murph should be live right now.
Are there? On
no,
a Sunday?
they're not.
They're not
I
on
was gonna say, if
Sundays.
you're in the hosted room, like if someone's hosting us and you type in that chat, we can't see that chat, but come over here and type, and then you can go back. If you were trying to answer my question, that's the only thing
Okay.
I'm getting at.
I'm gonna move to Arzos.
Oh, he's
Moving.
showing his face in Arzos.
Oh, you done messed up. You done messed up.
And I'll put my guy there.
You know I'm coming. You know I'm coming that way.
So,
No!
and I need a cargo token.
Oh,
You can only
Bonus
have
for
one at
me.
a time.
oh, but I'm gonna drop one off, and then I'm gonna punch him in the face.
In the
Now we're
world.
having
In the
fun.
world ship. In the world ship.
I can't
I'm gonna
believe
punch
it's
you
the
in the
last
world
turn
ship.
of the game and you guys are like, now I want to do a delivery.
Like,
But I'm on 10 look. It makes sense. I just have to move one more time.
I never should have chose move and attack.
Why?
Everyone's becoming evil at each other.
If you didn't
No,
choose
So I
that's
it,
can't.
the
I
game,
can't
though.
do that now. I can't warp now, right? Because I have to end. It says in movement on Arzos.
Yeah.
So, okay.
You have ended movement.
Here you go.
Guess who's gonna get to move on my turn when I get that thing?
You're not gonna move.
What?
Why isn't he?
I'm not gonna be there.
Are you planning on spending 2 things to take any action to move?
He could.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
He has a warp, so he can just warp all over the place wherever he wants to go.
Okay. Good. Get off my planet.
Why is Jesse being so aggressive?
I don't know.
Well, because people are taking my stuff.
People took my stuff.
People took my stuff too.
Did I say anything?
Well,
She took his
I'm not
artifact.
going to just lay down. I'm a parasite.
She took his artifact.
People are taking parasites.
I loved
took
that
his
artifact. I was playing the whole rest of my entire game around that artifact.
Yep.
Melissa,
Well,
what
would
is
you would rather?
You should be
Gorza.
angry at her.
Melissa? What action are you selecting?
Oh, rubbish and poppycock. You see my cards here. Let's see if any of my cards have good
Not
actions
nearly
on
enough
them.
dice rolling in this dice game. It's
No.
only for the attacks. as
Now,
far
what
as I know.
happens with the diplomacy
Very
thing?
few.
And some of the card actions.
Some of the card actions.
What happens with the diplomacy thing? As far as like, where can you put your diplomacy level? like,
Anywhere.
Like anywhere?
Take your pick.
Hmm?
Oh, what if there's a tie for diplomacy? Like 2.
You both get the points.
Okay. Where are you going to go? I think some would argue I'm not being mean enough. Like Caleb, you said he was attacking like crazy.
Ooh.
But he wasn't being mean. He was being very polite and sweet.
No,
As
he
he
was
destroyed
very
you.
aggressive. He's like, I'm attacking.
Oh.
I mean, that's what he wanted to do.
Can
was
I-
attack? But this game doesn't really.
Can I do this?
I mean, he won.
So I do the
yeah,
action
no, I mean, it
and then
rewards
cost
a
me
little
one,
bit, but
and then
So you're choosing card action?
Yes, I'm gonna choose
Card action and
card
diplomacy, please?
So I perform a standard move action to attack an inhabited surface. You do not lose influence for attacking this region.
Okay.
Card action, huh?
So pay 1 influence or whatever that thing is called. Yep.
Now can I
perform a
attack
standard
this?
move. Yep.
Wiping out the yellow.
Is that
She's
it?
so aggressive.
And I don't lose the influence for attacking the region.
Yeah.
That is it. That is my turn.
It sure is, isn't it? Card actions, huh? Nope, don't have any of those. So I guess I'll do a refresh. Why not? Money. And 2 cards, please.
How many cards
Two.
do you? 2. 1, 2.
Yep.
Yeah, Blood Boil, this is like not my kind of game at all. So I'm just like,
All right.
everyone love each other and be nice.
I'm going
If you think I'm being too
2 and take a move
aggressive.
action, and I'm going to
Pressure
get rid of a
management, yeah.
card to warp. Until I'm going to warp.
Oh.
If I could reach it.
See, where are we warping?
I'm going to warp to here, to the orbit.
And you still have to pay 1 of whatchamacallit to do that, right? One of those?
I'm going to want this?
Yeah.
No, it just says pay 1 impact card to warp world ship.
Empire card.
Yeah, these things. These
Yeah,
empire.
tiny
Yeah,
ones.
but-
Oh.
You may move your world ship and any number of units with it to any region on the board as if it were adjacent. This costs 1 empire card.
Yeah, that's it. That's what he did.
But we're on card action or diplomacy.
Oh, I spent the 2
Yeah,
already.
he already
I was
spent 2
Oh,
there.
I see.
And I spent the 2 to take that action.
Great.
Yeah, so he's doing any action.
Okay.
Alright, so now I deliver my good.
Which gets you what?
I get 2 influence on Arzos.
Nice.
This passes over?
And I get 5 credits.
Yep, it
Yep.
does.
Ooh, 5 credits.
Yeah, I turn that in.
Never seen a delivery done in this game.
And I'm dead.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
What's their bonus? Their planet bonus?
It says it on that.
Oh.
Place your goods on any track.
Yep. Everyone has 3 more turns since it's to me. It's back to me, so it goes around one more time.
All right, I'm gonna play this card action right here because I'm at 10 luck, and I'm gonna pay one of these and put my influence marker on 10 luck.
All right.
Pass the cylinder.
3 more turns.
Let's move and attack. So on 10 Laukat can go anywhere.
Oh, I'm refreshing. I don't have any more movement.
Remember when there used to be yellow cubes on this board? Until Melissa came along and ate them all?
What? I only ate 2.
And I remember you saying that you don't have any power to fight back. Is that right? Too bad I'm on 10 luck and I can fly anywhere I want.
I'll let y'all handle that. I'm going up here.
Well, I do have these +1 powers from the ally.
This is going to deliver.
1, 2.
Gain 1 influence on 10 luck.
You spent, whatchamacall? This?
Yeah, my bad. This thing goes away, I guess.
Oh, you have 5 power right now. You have 2 warbots and a...
Gain 3 victory points and 1 random good.
Alright, +1. Got another one.
3.
2, 3. And random good in that bag somewhere?
Yep.
Okay. That's everything, so I guess this can go away.
It has been delivered.
Hey, I got a bar. Anything else?
A metal bar.
I think that's it. Because I have to, I have to end my movement there to do all that stuff anyway.
We're going around one more time. We got 2 more.
We have a couple more.
So you're going to follow him, then you're going to choose the action, then you're going to follow me, and then you're going to be done.
That's it.
Yeah.
So are you moving and attacking?
Yeah, so everybody has 3 more turns total.
3 more actions.
Yeah, 3 more. Yeah, 3 more actions.
This is not shaking out the way I expected it to shake out.
I don't know what you were expecting. Maybe you weren't expecting Melissa to just step on all your
I wasn't
toys.
expecting her to just reap through all of my stuff.
Yeah.
Rudely.
Rude.
The
Oh,
cards!
I
The
can't do
cards!
it. I
The
got to
cards!
refresh
What was
because I
it?
can't move anyway.
Alright.
What I'm supposed to do? I just
then do
went by the
So I'll do
cards.
that. I get 5,
Oh, refreshing. 5.
and I get a card. Thank you.
I don't have a choice. I've got to refresh. I can't move.
So Joe, you're in the orbit.
Yeah.
You want to take that planet? Oh, you had to be in the
Oh, I
orbit
have
for your
these
thing.
guys.
I got. There's another reason.
Okay.
Wait, how do you have them? Y'all are tied, and he has the.
I had
top
it
thing.
first.
Oh, so only if you had 2, he would
If
take
he
the
over, if he goes past me, he'll get to take it from me.
Okay.
Well, actually, if tied for most, claim ally. Yeah, same.
Oh, I have these people.
The measles.
I just got. Oh, just threw them all. I threw them on the ground. I just got these people, didn't I? On the card action. Yeah, that's right. I just got these.
Yeah, you haven't gotten income since then. So it's move and attack, eh?
Yes. Still is.
Or refresh, or
Or
spin 2 to
refresh.
do anything.
There's so many places I could just go and just
Wreak havoc.
take stuff.
Yeah, we leave a lot of things open. I'm sure a lot of players don't play this way. I imagine a lot of them are recruiting, buying people, throwing them down.
Well, it's like every time you decide to do recruit, you can't do something else.
Of course. Yeah.
So, like, how many turns do you want to spend
I don't think
doing
it
that?
works.
I mean, the defense.
It's not built for you to dump people
Put
off.
me
Right.
on the surface of Tanlock.
The defense.
Oh,
would
wait,
be
if I do that, I'm going to
intense.
lose my influence.
True.
Don't do that.
That was my troubles with Tanfu.
So that's what I'm saying with
Lose
that
influence.
mechanism where you lose influence if you attack, and so it's built. Everything's countered.
Yeah. It takes a Santina from those invaders.
I can't. I have influence there.
No,
Oh, yeah, if he
the
attacks.
invaders. That's in the orbit.
No, but he has influence there. If he attacks it, he's going to lose the influence.
Oh, no. If
No,
I go out
no.
here, I don't lose my
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, go on. Go fight.
I actually get 2 more there.
Yeah.
Or you don't even have
already
to. You don't
to.
have to
I mean, you
even
already
fight
have-
anything. I mean, he's
Yeah,
in the
but-
orbit.
He doesn't need the 2 influence though. That wouldn't help you. I don't think so. What to do? What to do? How about you hit that refresh button?
No, I'm not refreshing. I'm going to fight Melissa.
If you just go
That's
to
a
10
better
you
move.
could just
Let's
take
see
it.
some action.
You don't even have to attack anything. You
No,
just
don't
take
let her
it.
talk you out of it. She's talked you out of so many things.
But you don't even have to fight anything.
Yeah, just like you just took my stuff
Yep.
over and
She
over
tried to talk
again.
You
out
can
of
just
it.
take mine
Just
over there at Silas. You don't even have to
show
fight
her
Joe
who's
because he's
boss.
in orbit and you're
This
not
is worth
hurting
3
anyone.
points, and this is worth 2. Plus, if I kill you, I get an additional point.
It.
All right, but you still have to fight. I mean, I could potentially roll
Yes.
better or have a card higher.
Oh, she's trying to talk you out of it.
I'm
Don't let
just
her do that.
saying.
I got a warbot.
I do have +1 on attack, so I do have that, and I do have this one.
I would get +4. What would you get?
+2, 3. These all give no power. They're just dice
Right.
rollers.
And I would
This is
get
one,
4
one dude.
dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
She only has
7,
a plus
8.
1 dude on there.
But I have this is a +1 for my ally, because I get this power even if I don't have one of these guys, right? I get the power.
That's
from
right.
Yeah, so +1 here, +1 here, +1 here. So I have 3 power and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice.
You would get 8 dice?
Eight.
Okay,
dice.
assume it's a 6 then.
Yeah, so if
I
I roll
only
a
get
6,
4
6,
dice.
But you can
6,
also roll a 6.
7, 8,
Oh,
9.
it's not
What's your
likely.
pluses?
9.
Higher than hers, right?
4.
Oh, yeah.
I have 3 plus
It also depends what's in your hands.
if I roll a 6. I'm saying if you go to
Step on
if you
her.
go to Silas, you don't even have to fight anything. You just take the cube and then you
Is
don't.
he about to try to do that? You about to attack that?
Or go to Tanfu. There's no one there. There's
What's-
absolutely no
what's-
one there.
Oh, this is like we get
Yeah,
to
but he's
build-
purple. He's in last place.
Oh,
True.
I want to kick him while he's down.
all right. Well, go to Silas. Maybe he won't fight for it. Or go to that Centina and fight those people. They only
Master
have 4.
negotiations, Melissa. Master negotiations. You've been just weaving this web this whole time.
The choices are yours and yours alone. You won 2 pendants in the Temple Games. Who's going first?
It's a game of stars.
I am. Very well, Ronald.
Do 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 do.
No, not that kind of tumbling thing.
Well, that's what you're doing. You're just
I mean, you can go to Tanfu and
Talking your way through things.
I mean,
you're walking through the garden with Ronald right before you poison him or something.
I'm going up there.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
all right.
Good job, Melissa. You talked. That's my.
Sorry, Joe.
That's my next destination.
It is? What is your problem?
what? Yeah, I
worth
mean, you did.
3.
It's worth 3. Why wouldn't? And he's got the super shit.
I say go to Tanfu. There's no one there, and it's worth 2 for sure.
I
Hey,
think you
Vin
should take
Diesel.
Silas.
Hey,
I
Vin
take
Diesel.
Silas. Take.
Did Missy
Knock
go
her
down
off.
south yet? To
But he does.
She's
But he has
convinced
to
too many
fight with
people.
me.
Orlando.
Well, just take this one.
You want Ronald?
I hate this game. I'm going to call it.
Oh.
shouldn't listen to people so
My
much.
cube. It went in the money. My cube became
You're
money.
over there throwing your weight around like I'm boss hog. Everywhere I go, people have to just bend down and bend over, and I'm gonna just slap you around, and I don't appreciate that, so I'm not going over there where you are.
Well, Melissa still gets to go somewhere on her turn.
I have to
I'm
refresh.
sure she's gonna take
she's gonna
another one of mine.
Yeah, she's gonna go take Corzar.
I have to refresh. I don't have any movement. What can I do?
All right, refresh then.
We're
Pass
fighting
that
over
orange
Galaxy,
Refresh.
as usual.
Refresh.
What? Oh, this thing.
I get, let's see, wait,
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I got
Yeah.
one card and 5, 6, 7 monies.
I'm gonna go to research and build.
5,
Research and
6,
build,
7.
but it's so
Oh.
late.
That could
I
be
like that.
good
So I'm gonna do
because I have some money now. So I could do one of these. Keep
clicking.
beneficial. From the base.
Hmm. Well, let's see. What am I going to do here?
And I'll get rid of this card for that.
$6.
I'm having to pay 7 or 8 over here. I don't have any goods.
I have lots of goods.
I have no goods.
What is this thing? City.
So there's a flag underneath it. There is a flag underneath it.
I have to pay 2 to do.
Any of them would give me.
How much was that? That was
I'm gonna
2.
have to do the bigger one and get a face.
Hmm.
I don't think money's gonna help at this point. Yeah, okay.
You're about to go fight, Joe? Yeah.
He's doing research and build.
No, I'm talking about when you were going to go up there to fight.
Why
It
not?
wasn't just a take. No, I don't
If I
know.
win the fight, I get a point.
I know, but there were other fighting options you had.
She's much stronger.
True.
He just has 2 dudes there.
Yeah.
Why am I telling you this?
I was just surprised you were walking into a fight, that's all.
I didn't. I went here, remember?
I know.
I'm a peace-loving civilization. We are humans. We learned from all the war on our planet, and now we don't want to war.
Humans are naive.
Lilu. You're like Lilu. She saw
That
the
sucks.
see all the war.
Did you finish
Well,
all your
yep. What's the point?
research and build?
What's the point now? Love, love.
No, I was gonna do
Lilo Dallas
so that's
multipass.
7.
I have a Lilu Dallas multipass.
And I have to get rid of a card.
Why?
Because I'm gonna build it on the ship.
Oh, you could just build it on.
How much is that? That's 6, that's 10. I would get 2 for that. Okay, I'll do that. That's 10, and I'll build it here.
This could be good.
And I'll use that card for that. I completed a mission by building something on my warship while I was in orbit.
That's why.
And so I'll
Oh,
place
that's an
2
easy choice. Okay,
here.
I know what I'm doing.
So I get nothing for this at the end of the game, huh? Because he outranks me?
Yeah.
Right.
What are you talking about? You
Sure.
can't call this game. This is Ryan Laukat.
What?
Let's collect them all.
It's gonna sit on my shelf and never get played again.
And I'm done.
I'm not like you, Melissa. I'm not like a collector like that.
Well, I've played all the Feld
These.
games. Have we played them all?
Here.
Haven't played all the Felds?
Put this.
What have we not
here.
played?
That costs 1.
I don't know. I'm sure you haven't, though.
I feel like we've played all that we have.
Play that to do that. And then this costs 3, 4, 5 to build 2 of these. 2 academies. I'll put one on Corzar. And I'll put one on Silas.
What do the academies do specifically?
They increase the amount of
No, I mean, just being on the planet.
nothing.
Nothing.
These are just to get, you just get them off the card to get bonuses.
Couldn't you put
And
a
since I did this, I get 1 victory point.
couldn't you put a person there if you had to leave a person? Like if you had humans,
You build a
could
building.
leave
Yeah,
them.
if you have to build a building.
You don't have to have a building there to leave a person behind.
What got the victory point?
I have this get one victory point when I research a tech.
Oh.
All right, I'm paying 8 because I don't have any of those goods. 5, 6, 7, 8 to put a base here in this 1. I'm paying this 1 power, and that's it for my research and building.
I'm going to do cloaking. I'm going to do parasites. That's a total of 3. So I'm going to put this here and pay 5 to put the academy out. Sure. It's here. And also triggers this thing. Put that there. Thanks, Joe.
You're supposed to pay with your text with the card.
Yeah, you have to pay for those.
Text with the card.
Yeah, whatever power is underneath
with the
there.
card. I have that. Right there. Another reason to attack Sentina's surface is that card. Which I could not trigger.
I have one that attacks Centennial.
Oh, I have multiple of those.
Do you?
And I couldn't do any of them.
Oh yeah, that's.
I just use this as the example.
All right, well, I have my final turn.
All right.
Well, this is not what I looked up. I looked up, was it going to be a battle? I did not look up this.
Well, I mean, either
This
way.
is different. This is different terminology.
What is that?
Attack the
surface.
Sentina surface, not have a battle. That one over there says have a battle.
On the surface. Which, if you attack the surface, you're having a battle.
I don't know if that's the same thing. I
No.
didn't look that up.
Okay.
I just want to say for the record, that's not what I didn't understand. You were asking a
That's what
question about a different
things that if you
terminology.
win a battle, you get, you get points. Like there's cards that if you win a battle against somebody in orbit or a battle within 2 spaces.
But it might still be considered an attack to just go there and change the cubes. I don't know that. I would have to look that up.
Alright, well, we're past that. We can look that up later.
Okay. Why is this with me?
Because you're next.
It's your
This is the
turn.
last turn.
I started that move and attack. I mean research and build.
Yeah.
You want it to be roof and attack, don't you?
There's a cat.
Is this it?
There is a cat.
Is this it or we go one?
This is it.
Okay, yeah.
This is everyone's last turn. Thank God.
Don't be scared now. I have a cat.
You don't know what to do.
I have my last turn.
I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing.
I think no matter what I choose, everyone's going to move and attack. They're just like, we don't care what you say. We want to move and attack.
Oh, I get these people.
Yep. Their ability is pretty dumb, but yeah.
Are
So
warbots considered an ally or not? Or is it just planet allies?
I don't think the warbots are considered an ally.
Okay. I mean, it's just yeah, that probably doesn't make. It doesn't matter. I had a card that was like recruit 3 different allies.
That's a little dancing one.
Yeah, it's from Spaceballs.
They're not listed under the allies. I'm not sure. I think these bigger ones are called ally tokens, and there isn't one with the warbots, so I'm going to assume they're not considered warbots. They're not considered allies. Let us know in the comments below if you think warbots are allies. We didn't look it up. I'm sorry.
Depends on if they're good.
Someone
if they're,
at the table who cares could look it up.
maybe
I
if
don't care
they're
about
good
that.
warbots or bad warbots.
Sure, that makes
All
a
right,
difference.
I'm going to do move and attack.
Surprise.
Oh
Uh-oh.
wow!
Not for the reason you think.
Hoping you were doing recruit.
You could always spend 2 and do it.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
think I
do
wanna
recruit
do
with my
recruit.
$1.
Oh.
So I'm going to fly
Search,
up
but I'm at work.
to Tanfu.
That's me.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to fly up to Tanfu, which is free for me because my world ship has 1 move for free.
That's nice.
And then I'm going to... oh, I can't do that.
You can't play cards and do the move and attack.
No, you're right. So maybe I don't want
Unless
to do
something's
that.
triggered, right?
But
It might
triggers
not
are
be a
like
trigger.
deliveries.
No, it's
and
not a
things.
trigger. I can't
Okay.
do that. Maybe I don't want to do that after all.
I'm cool with card
waiting
action
till you
diplomacy myself, but
That doesn't give me what I want.
then do card action and diplomacy.
I can't unless I'm there. I have to be at Tanfu to do
Oh.
Hmm.
And you can't do both.
it. No, I can't. I don't know what's happening.
The only thing if you want to keep anybody else from doing move and attack.
All of you can. You all have like unlimited of those things.
They'd only be able to move one at the most because they'd have to spend 2 to do the other action.
I can go anywhere.
Yeah, he can
Oh,
warp
yeah,
if
he
he
can
spends one
warp.
of those cards. But like
that
none
what
of the
you're
rest
about?
of this, I like doing card action is not going to give me a point. Doing research is not going to give me a point because I don't have
Well,
any
research is the
things.
thing it was on, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's going to
Doing
give you 2
recruit
points.
is not going to give me any points. So the only way to
Yeah.
get points is to do move and attack.
Yeah.
So if I go to Tanfu, I can get 2 points. If I go to the ancient temple, I can get 2 points. If I go to Sentina, I'm not doing that. If I go to Measle, I can get 4 points if I defeat Melissa.
I think it's a worthy cause.
Yeah, you're just gonna trade points with me.
Do it. Do it.
Do what?
That
Oh, I
must
didn't
have-
get my extra $1 last time I did income. When I just did income 5, 6, I only took 7. Doesn't really change. I only have 2 left over.
If I fight these things, I would get 2 victory points and 2 more influence there, but I already have influence there, so what's the point? I'm just done. It's a game, it doesn't matter. Who cares?
You get 2.
Hmm.
You get 2 influence points for fighting them.
If you win the battle against those guys, you place 2 influence here, gain a victory points, and a random good. Don't do that.
Who has the most?
Jesse. Jesse has the most of everything.
Alright, I want to spend 2 of these to do a card action. 1, 2. And I would like to do this action. It's going to cost me one of these commands plus discarding 1 power card, which I'm going to discard this 1. And now I get to roll a die. Add. Wait, no. Not that one. The discarded card. Discarding a 4. Misread that.
Jesse has the most of
Discarding a
everything.
4. Just open one in my hand. All right,
That's
so
what we were saying when you weren't in the room.
I'm gonna roll a
I
die.
attack Jesse. Oh, I don't like that.
And I'm going to add the power value of the discarded power card, which is 4. And if 5 plus, place 2 influence on Korzar. If 4 or less, place 1, which it's going to be 5 no matter what, because I just discarded a 4. The most I can roll is a 1 or a 4, so that's 8. So I put 2 influence here.
Well done.
Yep. And then that just gets discarded because that's my card action.
I tried to look up our Warbot's allies, and no one seems to have the answer to that question.
I
No
don't,
one,
I don't think it is.
no one has asked it.
I think it's.
It's just
it's
a hand limit thing.
irrelevant
It's
because I
not
turned
for-
that card in.
It's not for
Okay.
people.
But
Everybody's taking
I
my
think
stuff.
it probably means plan it out. Since the planets are the ones that say allies.
And I am done. And just to be clear, I spent 2 commands
Since you don't get an ally ability
to do a
from the
different
warbots.
action. That's why I did card action.
Okay, so here's one of the technologies. It's called gene splicing, and it's talking about allied units. And it says it does not count for a basic unit, such as a Starfarer, Starsleep, or Warbot.
Okay.
So.
Hmm. So Melissa, you're over there on the surface, right? Of Measle 3?
She's on the surface.
Anytime a player takes control of the Measle 3 surface, they may immediately build a building.
If you were paying
even if
attention, you know what card I have in my hand because I had made a wrong move and played it earlier and said, oh, wait, no, and played the other
I
one.
don't care what you're in.
I'm just saying, if you were watching earlier, you know exactly what's in my hand and exactly how much I could get if you were to attack me.
Does anybody remember?
No.
It doesn't matter.
I don't even remember what she's talking about.
I put a card in here
Oh,
instead of the
messed up.
4 because I messed up because I got it mixed up. I thought it had to be my hand, but it was what you discarded, so I had to switch it.
So are you moving and attacking?
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm even behind a sideboard. Those are the troops you have as a Starfarer and the other guy. So you
Yeah.
have 3,
And these
4,
two faces.
5. Hey, Keith.
Thank you. Press start for 2P for that raid.
Start for raid.
Press start for raid. Hey guys, how's it going? Thank you so much.
Really appreciate it.
We
Hello.
hello. Just playing a little Empires of the Void.
Yep.
Yep.
We're wrapping up the conquest of the galaxy. I'm about to do a risky move,
Oh, I'm fixing to have
but
to
I
fight
think,
He's
yeah.
about to punch Melissa in the face.
in the
So
in
I'm
the
going
world
1,
ship.
2, 3 here,
I'm getting punched in the world ship, peoples.
and this
So-
moves down 1, 2, 3.
So I use the ward. I use this ship, and this
Questions?
one, and this one.
Oh,
So I get
okay.
to roll
Oh,
1, 2,
hello.
Hello guys.
Sil
3,
Morel.
4, 5. So I get to
Sim
roll
morale.
5.
Thank you so much for raiding over.
Morel.
There's not a lot of raids in the board game arena
Yeah,
on Twitch.
today's been
so
a different
thank
day
you.
with 2 raids.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
I get to roll.
No risk,
1,
no
2,
reward, you're
3,
right. No
4,
guts, no
guts, no
glory.
glory.
Five-
Keep going, keep going.
5 dice, and I have 4 power. Because these 2 don't get to get used.
What other
Because I
ones
can
are there?
only use.
All right.
I can only use.
So
2
roll your 5
ships.
dice?
Yeah. So
And Jesse's
5
gonna roll-
dice.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4,
6
5,
dice.
6.
So I got 5. You got 6.
All right, here we go.
I don't
I'm
think
taking
it's
down
considered
Melissa on
a
this one.
risky move.
You don't think so?
No, I think it's going to be a slaughter.
Okay.
Got
I
a
rolled a
6.
6. You rolled
I rolled
a
a 6.
6.
Yep.
It's about to be a 4. Okay.
She's got
so what's
1,
the
2,
difference?
3 power.
4.
To
1,
my
2, 3,
6?
4.
Oh, she's got 4 power.
So I have 10 right now.
So it's a difference, a pretty significant difference.
I thought you got a 6? Okay.
Here we go. You're down.
So
We got a blue ship down.
You can keep this or discard it and get a new card.
I'll discard and get a new one.
We have a blue ship down. We did that, I believe, in the first game we played.
So Melissa's blue cube comes off. Jesse's red cube goes there instead. So he can get 3 points at the end of the game.
Also,
Melissa
the
has to
trigger.
move to the place with her nearest blue cube, which is here.
We'll trigger here.
Win a battle on the surface of an inhabited large planet, not 10 luck. Gain 1 influence on 10 luck and 1 random good. How dare you,
Right.
sir? That's the problem with being last player.
Double
We
star.
discovered that the last time we played this game. The person who had this
No
last,
pain, no gain.
they get just ruined because you can't react to anything that happens
Right.
to you.
I got the point for victory. For beating
Double
beating her.
storage as well.
And I think
Jesse J, are you still here?
Jesse,
I think it's going to be the opposite of what you said.
I know.
I'm gonna pick up. Okay. I have a pickup.
This
in
is your
the
last turn.
I know. There's no benefit to picking up something and not getting it done. All right.
My turn?
Yep, your final turn.
Is this it?
Yep,
This is it.
that's
You took the 10 Lokians from me. I can't
Yeah.
believe it.
My
That's
bad.
very
What do they
offensive
do?
to me.
I don't know. If tied for most influence, claim ally. Well, that's not even a thing anywhere.
But I get a victory point for having them as my ally.
I'm gonna warp
Oh.
to 10 loop.
and just take it from you.
Man, warping's nice.
And just take it.
Yep.
He has to spend one of these cards every time he does
He
it.
just takes the precious.
That's why
I
recruiting's
don't take that.
important, too.
That
Yeah.
goes back to Jesse.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why you're giving this
Oh
to
yeah.
me.
Here, he took the precious.
And that's it.
That's it.
All right, that's it. That's the end. So we need to now score
It's over.
again. It's over.
Scoring time.
Finally. It actually wasn't that long. It was only like 2 hours.
Scoring. It's scoring time.
That didn't happen. Okay, so I'll go first since I'm gonna be
Scoring
in last.
time, yeah.
So we have 1, 2,
in second right
3,
now.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9,
9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
All right.
So, yep, you're right there.
Just like that.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Melissa.
Oh, and I get 1 victory point because I have an ally, so I get 21.
Oh, that's your thing specifically.
So you end
Because
the,
I'm friends with Santinas.
Gotcha.
So you end the game at 41 points.
41 points.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Probably be better to just attack everyone all the time. That seems to be the
I'll
winning
go.
So
strategy.
you have
So I have 1, 2, and I got
3, 4, 5,
5.
6, 7, 8,
8, 9,
9,
10,
11,
11,
12.
Yep.
13, 14, 15, 16,
17.
18, 19, 20, 21.
21.
And then the little cards.
Oh, I get 22, 23.
23.
That's it.
So here's 5. So you need to go put another one on 18.
Warmongering.
Duh, warmongering.
Mm.
See, in the list.
All right, Melissa, why don't you do yours next?
Alrighty, so I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
19?
Yep, that's it, 19.
19 plus 16,
It's like
35.
Yeah.
Give us
Right.
another one, Melissa.
Oh, Melissa's in last.
I'm in last.
But you haven't added up your points yet. You could be in last.
That's true. I could be.
I'm certain you are.
So you didn't have this thing?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
did.
thought you did.
So I get 2 more points.
Yeah, because you were saying you had to do this thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that's all.
So
Three
that's
things are on the board.
37
Yeah.
for Melissa.
Yeah.
All right,
All
Jesse.
right, here
this
we
whole
go.
Thing, when we go to add, I can't add on this thing. This thing confuses me so much.
I know. He
Huh?
should have done something different.
Well, no, it's not that. I wish you put the numbers in between because it's just.
For Ronald, he tested it.
I know. No one was, well, I didn't see anyone where he was talking about that specifically, but I'm sure it was a graphic design issue.
All right. So here we go.
So there's 3 there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6,
6.
6.
7, 8, 9,
That's it. 9.
That's it.
10, 11,
Wait, what are you counting?
10, 11.
Oh, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
20. So give me one of your red cubes. Not a cube, a thing. Just put this right here.
It's 43.
You win!
That's it?
Do you have any more of those little cards?
I do not.
So that means Jesse is the winner!
Jesse is the winner!
I scored the same
Caleb.
that you scored the first time I played
Caleb
against you.
scored the thing that.
42.
So I did 1 point
43, yeah.
better.
I mean, we were very close here. 30,
Caleb scored
Yeah.
42.
38 at 38, 30.
And the last time I
37.
won this, I scored 42.
We did really well. I mean, I'm glad with the scores.
I
Really,
scored 42
when
last
I-
time.
Oh,
Hey! Thanks for the victory bits.
Margaret.
I have the
Bits for victory.
whenever the 3 of us played, I have that
Fireworks.
I
Alright,
scored
I do
42
have
and you scored
fireworks,
41.
Fireworks in the universe.
So that means the scores were very, very tight. 37, 38, 41, 43.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Melissa, you scored 1 less than Sunday, on Friday.
Rats. I didn't do as much recruiting, so I
But
had
Joe,
less
this
cards.
was your personal best.
Yeah, I improved.
And this was my personal best at 4 players.
Yeah.
It's good. That did very well.
Same for me too. Personal best at 4.
Because I made 39 the last
Actually,
time.
personal best all around.
See, last game I did a lot more technology and recruiting cards, and this
All you did last time was recruit.
Yeah, and this time I tried
Like
to
crazy.
expand more on the board and like take from y'all and like do that just to see like, is it actually better to be cutthroaty and attack on the board and get yourself out there, or is it better to hang back and do all like the recruiting stuff, get the cards, get the tech, get the stuff that's on your board that no one could ever take from you,
We
because
didn't-
no one can take your recruiting cards, no one can take
We
your
didn't-
technologies.
Yeah, we didn't have any. We didn't attack each other any, do we?
I did.
He did.
The last move.
Yeah, the
The
very
last-
last one.
Yeah.
But it was a
And
lot
I was
of
ready
like,
to do it if you were still there.
Yeah, I knew. I knew that.
well, it was a lot of
That's why I
like,
left.
oh, you're
And
not there,
That's
let
why I
me take
left.
your
I mean,
cube.
it was just the.
And whoever
to
was
yank
at 10
your
loco
chain
I
that,
was
I,
going
that, I,
to
that I changed it over.
But it
I
was a lot
planning
of like,
to leave.
like, you're not there, oh, let me go take your cube, because that's easy. Oh, you're not there, let me take your cube. But it's like,
I let everyone know where I was going.
I could have, in hindsight, just used some
But that's why I mean I haven't
command.
been up there. I haven't been up there trying to get there to get that delivery thing,
Yeah.
and I was just stuck. Because if I had not if I had 2 movement, I would have moved there before. But all I could do was get there, so that's what I did.
Because what I
Like,
could
might as
have,
well take it.
yeah,
so-
what I could have done in hindsight, instead of like going, because I was just like easy pickings. Oh, your square's there, no one's there, let me take that. Oh, your square's there, let me take that. What I could have done is invested more in like recruitment or technology and just use my command to do a different action and not been on so expansive on the board and tried to get my points more here than on the board, because then this always is fluctuating. This is always going to be set. So I went with, 1 point difference, so either strategy works, I guess.
So where does this
Okay.
rank in the Ryan Laukat sphere for you?
Second to bottom.
Second to bottom, behind, above what?
8-minute Empire Legends.
Wow. Yeah, that's just straightforward, straight up.
There's not
area
much to
control.
that one.
That one is like, let's fight as hard as we can fight. I like all of his games, but I'm just not one for like conflict in games very much, and this has a pretty high degree of it.
Yeah.
Like in Near and Far, you can fight each other and duel each other and compete, but
Mhm.
it's a little different.
I find that I prefer Near and Far over Above and Below, just because of the stories that are in it. There's like a different feeling to it. But that's just saying. But they're both good.
Hmm.
This one I really
This
like.
game, I think, you just know that that's part of it. And it's not other games where you're like completely out of it if somebody comes and attacks you.
Yeah.
Where everything you're just set back. This you might get moved. I guess if you haven't planned well and don't have a cube to fall back to in a good place, you might be a problem. But
According to Ryan, you need to get your diplomatic stuff out on the board at the beginning of the game. Use your cards to do diplomatic stuff to get out into the world, and then start doing all of your fighting and warmongering and everything after that.
I didn't have anything to get. My first cards had no influence placement. All of them were just do
Deliveries or something.
Yeah, they were all
triggers.
delivery or pick up, get something for it, but no, because I was going to do that.
See,
After playing, and
this was the card I had for Tan Fu, which would have put 2 influence on Tan Fu, which would have given me 2 more points.
What's the cost?
Have to be there, and
Yeah.
I had the 2 of these.
Yeah, but you can't do a card action and a move and attack at the same
Exactly,
turn.
that was the problem that I
It was
didn't.
last turn.
I
had
didn't
one-
think about that.
You spin one and you roll the die, and if you get a certain thing, you can place one. And then I had another one
Yeah.
that I could place.
Yeah,
place
a
stuff.
lot of those rely on dice rolls, and
That's
I
it.
don't have good luck with dice. But
Well, I burned mine putting text down, so that's why I was like, I could have put 2 possibly there.
this is the second time I played the humans, and they get extra points for having allies. And the second time, I only had 1 ally. So, not very smart, Ronald. You should have gone and gotten a lot more allies. Although, in my defense, I had one till the very end, and then you just took that 10 look thing from me at the very end.
Yes, I did.
Which, if I'd had that, if you hadn't taken that from me, I would have had 4 more
The
points.
first influence card I had the first 2 that I had influence was attack Cynthia, or attack another player or within 2 spaces of Cynthia.
You never used your parasite.
And so
No,
he
I didn't.
never came out the entire game.
He didn't build any text till the end.
yeah.
Yeah. I had another Oh, I already discarded them. Yeah, I had a lot of those attack something on Cynthia, and I just used them for the
What was it?
numbers.
What's the one that gives you an extra die? Is that a tech or is that something that Caleb
The extra
had?
die was from. Oh wait, what are you talking about? Extra die?
Caleb.
Oh, I
last
have.
time, I guess it was a special.
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Oh,
so-
roll plus one die. Yeah,
See,
I know
mine's
that.
a +1 unit, but I never got another mushroom to put on there, and I wanted the discount to buy the base because I didn't have enough money.
The tech I didn't get was
Never
get one
happened.
victory point per delivery. I'm like, I'm not doing deliveries. No one does deliveries in this game. Deliveries. The minute I go to do a delivery, someone will
Deliveries-
attack me and take my delivery.
Delivery is really hard. I mean, I wouldn't have done that one unless I
Mildly
had
difficult.
that warp card.
The problem I constantly have in this game is the random thing. So, like, I can never get the right
Cody's
resources
doing
that I
his special
need.
thing today.
Yeah, you should have labeled it. as
I can
such.
never get these
let's- we should
tokens.
roll for
I can never get the right
changes
dice
and
rolls. I can
special
never get the right cards. It's like the cards are on planets way across the board from me. It's like,
You're
yeah.
not playing
It's
music,
really-
though.
It's
Just
very,
chatting.
very challenging economically.
I don't see any other people
'Cause you
that
don't
I
have to have the
follow
right
that are playing
resources.
board games.
And if you dedicate them over here, you better hope you can find more of them to start.
Yeah, Jesse was very fortunate in that he kept finding the same kind
Yes,
over and
that
over
was
and
nice.
over again. Don't you just hate randomness? Sometimes, Blood Boiler. But what I would really hate is to play TI4, which is a game like this, for like 6 to 8 hours and end up with the same result. Like everything that you build gets destroyed just in one turn. I don't like that.
Thing is,
Only play.
Although
Terra
the last time I
Mystica.
played TI4, I did win.
there's. I
Yeah,
mean,
just Terra Mystica. Just become a Terra Mystica stream.
Yeah, right. That's not
24/7.
happening.
Terra Mystica.
Chris texted me and was like, I heard y'all are playing Terra without me. And I'm like, yeah, man, come play with us.
Yeah. Terra Mystica. Yeah.
He's our like local Terra Mystica fanatic.
He has a shirt.
He has a shirt. That's
else in board
there's.
games right now. There's like
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what we have coming up. Tomorrow we're not streaming because we'll be preparing to leave for Dice Tower Convention. If you're at Dice Tower Convention, that's 2019. Please come say hello to us.
Good clarification.
Yeah, because someone might be watching this later.
Sure.
So come say hello. We do have an event that we're hosting with the Brothers Murph on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. We are going to be playing Fiasco live with them. We're going to try to stream it if we can. If we can't, we'll record it later for YouTube. Check that out, and you'll be able to choose what color dice gets played into the game, which is going to affect the scenes.
no.
It has a niche for a specific game and a niche hobby.
Hey,
yeah, exactly.
well, Jerry, he has a King of Tokyo.
Yeah, but that's a way less niche game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like a.
You can buy that at Walmart.
Like a I love King of Tokyo with the little
Yeah.
paw thing.
The other thing we have coming up is over the weekend where we have a stream with Richard Launius. If we can make it happen, if not, we'll put it up later. But he's going to be teaching us one of his games and playing. We're going to be playing with him. He's a famous designer of Arkham Horror, Defenders of the Realm, Defenders of the Last Stand. He's very well known.
And we'll be playing 3rd edition with it.
Yep.
3rd edition.
Arkham Horror.
That's the new one, right?
That's the new one.
Great, because I love Arkham Horror. I've played it over 40 times. 2nd edition. So I really need to see how 3rd edition improves on it. Remind me to tell you about something about that option.
Okay.
The other things we have coming up will be after Dice Tower. We might have some unofficial streams at other times during the convention. Just watch our channel and see.
Let's see.
And if
Yeah,
you're a
we-
Patreon backer, you might see other things. Who knows?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we really can't know if we're going to be able to until we get there because of the connection. You know, it's
Right.
It's going to be up to.
I think
can
in
we? Yeah.
the convention center will be okay.
Yeah, we
So
just have to see.
Wednesday's probably going to happen on Twitch. The other ones are probably going to have to be YouTube. I mean, they're happening. They're just may not be live on Twitch.
Our next official stream here from home is going to be the Monday after Dice Tower Con, and we'll be playing Chronicles of Crime. We'll be picking up where we
Oh.
left off with Chronicles of Crime, because we only played like the first part of that 3-part series. So we're going to finish that out, or we're going to play the next part of it, whatever. And we'll see you then for that.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things we love to do around here is spread the board game love. Obviously, some people spread it to us today.
Yeah, so we
Thank
gotta
you
keep
so
it
much for
going.
those
Thank
raids.
you so much.
If you're here from one of the raids, hit that follow button. We play board games 3 days a week on the internet. So come see us and say hi. We're very interactive with our chat. We love our chat. So we're going to spread the love over and raid over somewhere else.
Vin Diesel.
Who are we going to see today?
There's someone online called Idra, having an 18-hour stream, and currently playing Spirit Island on Tabletop Sim.
Great, awesome.
cool.
Spirit Island is a great
18
co-op
hours.
game.
18 hours.
Stream.
Whoa, Nellies.
Well, make sure when we get over there, hit those meeple emotes if you got them. If you're a
Sure.
sub,
Yes.
if you're not a sub, why not subscribe? If you have Twitch Prime,
Yeah.
you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, so hit that sub.
Yeah, there's an overlay that makes it really easy if you're on
Yeah.
a computer.
And if you're gonna be going to Dice Tower, hope we get to see you in the next few days.
Yeah.
Come hang out, play some games, say hello. Love to be able to see y'all.
That's true, but until next time, the box
Is closed.
See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Enter in this button. Bye.
Bye.